Hi everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, we're really pleased to have Danielle.
Again!
From Danielle Sweet Treats. Now, if you don't know this young lady, I don't know what you've been watching, but she is a fabulous young lady. We love having her in the kitchen, and she is here to make you a fabulous chocolate cake tonight from one of her delicious recipes. Now, I do know some of you have bought her recipes, and I'm going to get Danielle to tell you a little bit more about them afterwards, because they are amazing, and I know how many of you are so happy about them. So we're going to let you talk about that afterwards. So a lovely chocolate orange cake. She's going to use our chocolate cocoa powders and our Jaffa Twist icing sugar as well. Talking about the icing sugars, because Danielle is in the kitchen tonight and we really want you to buy icing sugars because we want you to be using them all the time. Stop saving them for best. We don't want you to save them for best anymore.
Everything.
We want you to use them for everything, okay? So John has put a mini sale on just on the icing sugars, so they're £2 a bag, so grab them while you can. Anyhow, are you excited to be here?
Yes, I'm just thinking pineapple upside down icing sugar.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And he's finished it. He's discontinued it already. It's amazing. I love it. So anyhow, I'm sorry if I'm looking a bit rough and ready, but I'm actually not really very well, so I might end up disappearing through some of the session. I've just been having to lie down for an hour or two because I've got really bad tummy pains and I've been like it all afternoon. So if I do disappear, then you are in the lovely capable hands of Danielle and Karen. So Karen is in the kitchen because Laura's had a weekend away in Amsterdam. Don't know what she was doing. But anyhow, she's had a weekend away in Amsterdam. And we've got Karen in the kitchen, and we've also got Maria in the kitchen. So hi, girls.
Hi.
But that wasn't very loud, Maria.
Hi!
Maria's engrossed in the computer. So I know that Maria is setting up a connection for us with YouTube. So hi YouTubers. Are we live with the YouTubers? Yay, fantastic. So Karen is all versed and ready for Laura's spiel. Are you ready, Karen?
She's panicking.
I think so. Here we go. Excuse me if I stumble over words. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us at the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen for our Facebook Live with Danielle Creech.
Creech.
Please pop a comment on to say hi and introduce yourself. We're a really friendly bunch and we are here to help each other and learn new things. If you have any questions related to tonight's live, please post them, but be aware the feed can move very quickly, so we do sometimes miss the comments. If we do, we always go back the next day and answer everything we've missed. If you can't stay with us for the full live or you miss any bits, don't worry. The full live's available on Facebook once we've finished. It's pinned to the top of the page and we also transfer it over to YouTube later on in the week.
Oh, we're going live tonight, though.
If you see Maria in the kitchen hovering behind Danielle, Maria's here to capture footage to turn the fantastic 1-minute videos that also get uploaded to YouTube and Facebook. If you are interested in purchasing any of the items you see us use tonight, please head over to our website sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. You can search by brand using the search bar or head to the Facebook Live must-have section where we have put everything into one place. For anyone who's new to our sessions, please know what happens in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen stays in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Meaning we have our hair down, we touch our face, etc. We lick our fingers. Please don't worry. Everything that's made is for the purpose of the tutorial and is not for sale, so please don't worry.
It's coming home with me.
And yes.
And Maria.
Yes, you can take this cake home as well.
Yeah.
Because you left your last one with our lads, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's great.
Our main aim is for you to watch, learn something new and enjoy our free tutorials. Thank you, ladies and gents.
Thank you.
And that's exactly what it's about here in the kitchen. So don't be concerning yourself. All you regular viewers, you know, give us a thumbs up, give us a wave, let us know that you're here. Let the newbies know that, you know what, this is just a bit of fun in the kitchen. It's a learning experience. And you know what? I'm happy to eat Danielle's food. The girls are happy to eat whatever I make.
We're watching your hands. We're watching your hands tonight.
And those are the only people who eat it. So do not worry about the health and safety of anybody else, because all this is about is a fun learning experience for you. Danielle's going to use lots of tools in the kitchen tonight. She's going to use some colours. She's going to use the colour mill, the booster. She's going to use the chocolate drip. She's going to use the new metallic drips. I didn't have the gold because I've sent it off to the photographers and completely forgot. So she's going to use the red one based on Halloween theme. Just to let you know what offers we've got on, if you didn't hear before, John has put a mini sale on the sugars. They're on £2 a bag, so they're on for this week only. Grab them while you can, because ideally we want you to be using the sugars all the time for everything, and I know you've become a big fan of them as well, haven't you?
I actually made the cake using this one and the chocolate orange cocoa powder. So these are what was actually put in my recipe today. It might say caster sugar in the recipes, but you can always substitute them for the icing sugars. Make sure you go by weight and not by volume.
Absolutely, yeah. So have a great night tonight. Sit back, relax. I'm going to sit over here. I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. And basically, I'm going to let Danielle own the show tonight. Let her do her own thing. And hopefully I won't be interfering too much. What's on your apron tonight?
Whisked with love.
Whisked with love.
Something cute today.
Just as well, I've mentioned that actually. Danielle does have her own Facebook page, and it's called Danielle's Sweet Treats. If any of you want to pop over there, do pop over, because she has loads of goodies for sale. So on there, she has aprons for sales, notebooks for sale, bags, all sorts of things, don't you?
www.daniellessweettreats.co.uk. The Facebook page is my basic cake page, but it's the website which has everything.
Yes, I forget about your new website, yeah. But you can actually have anything printed on there. You can have your company logo printed on your apron. You can choose what colour apron. It's absolutely fabulous. Just to give you a little bit of a lineup of who's coming in. One of your friends is in on Thursday, Amy Archibald, isn't she?
Yes, she's coming in.
So, Amy Archibald, what's her company called? Because I always forget it. Is it? She's got a website page. She's got a Facebook page called. Is it called Sweet Cheeks or something?
It's Couture Wedding Cakes by Sweet Treats, and I believe she's coming in to do the Dahlia flower, which she's posting on the group earlier, which you'll be able to see one of her flowers, what she's made, and that's what she will be showing you later on in the week. They are fantastic. Her cutters with it are top notch.
Yes. So when Amy comes in on Thursday, for those people who really want to know how to make a lovely, beautiful flower, then you need to be here watching Amy. She has posted a picture. I don't know if she's posted it in our group, but she sent it to me tonight. It's absolutely stunning. Have you seen it?
Oh, yes.
Well, it's stunning. Now, she does say it takes a lot of work and a lot of concentration, so we'll be all here concentrating and we'll be focusing on this on Thursday night. Anyhow, tonight it's all about having fun, isn't it? Because we only ever have fun with you, innit?
Everything's fun and games with us.
Right, I'm going to go and get my cup of tea, and I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to leave Maria and Danielle to do their thing. Good. A large knife, yeah.
Just level. I forgot that one. Right, so we're going to jump straight in. First of all, we're going to make the ganache ready for the second cake, which I will cover and use the metallic drips on later on. So first, obviously, a bowl. Scales. Is the cream as well?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, there. Right. So, quite a lot of you on the page have been saying about using whipping cream rather than double cream for your ganache. So, first time ever, I'm going to try it. May as well.
Yeah.
So, recommended is 2-to-1. We're using, I can never pronounce this,
I know. Is it Calabo?
Calabo?
Is it Calabo?
Calibut.
I used to say Calibut, but then somebody said it was Calabo.
I'm just awful at pronouncing names. Chocolate bits. But this stuff is amazing. If you watched the last live, Carol actually asked me to split it, which I really struggled with doing. I actually burned it.
I did actually ask her to split it deliberately, so that she could show you how to put it back together, and she couldn't split it.
I couldn't split it. I burned it before I split it. So we'll go from there. So we're going 2-1 because it's milk chocolate. For white chocolate, go 3-1. Okay, so we're going to use 600 grams of chocolate. Don't ask me how much to do for what sizes, because I'll be honest, I don't know. I always make extra and I save it. You can freeze it. I tend to like to use it for drips on cakes. So any leftovers just use for drips. And then we're going with 300 of the cream. Thank you. Say that one seems more this way today compared to usual. It's just short, but it'll manage. In the hotter weather in the summer, you can go 3-1 with milk chocolate just to help it be a bit more stable. So just 1 second.
Well, we're up to 367 viewers.
Jesus, already?
Yeah.
I'm loved.
And they're from all over. We've got them from Germany.
Oh, wow.
We've got everywhere.
Right, so just give that a little stir. The reason I do that is so you can coat all the chips in the liquid, so then it just heats up evenly. So, at this point we're going to pop it in the microwave for 1 minute at a time. And once it starts melting, after the first minute, do it for 20 to 30 second blast. You don't want to overheat it, because then that's when all the oil can separate from it, or it can split. If it does split, do not worry. Just pop it in the fridge for 10 minutes, take it out, give it a stir, 10 minutes, stir, and just keep going until it comes back together. It will come back together and you will be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to pop this in the microwave.
Lots of get well wishes for you, Carol.
I know, thank you very much. What you haven't known is that since I've come back with the show, I've really not been well anyhow. Karen disappeared on holiday. I've had a chest infection. Maria's not been poorly, and but today I have had the most awful belly. So anyhow, Danielle has given me some lovely heated pads.
Hand warmers.
Hand warmers, is that what they're called?
If you get the back ones,
Oh,
it's
I
got
need
a
them for my
sticky
back.
back. It's got a
Look at
sticky
them.
back for it.
You see them? But they're great. I felt so much better. I've just
Fantastic.
popped them in the pocket of my jeans.
They'll last about 6 to 8 hours as
Yeah.
well.
But my back is absolutely killing me as well.
Honestly, the back ones, the sticky back, stick it to inside your shirt and it just sits there.
Yeah. So anyhow, thank you very much, everybody. I was actually meant to be having a shower, washing my hair and everything else before I came on the live, but I've got to be honest, the fact I've just dragged myself in at 5 to 8 is amazing.
Okay, so this has been in for just under a minute. Always give your chocolate a stir, because even when you're melting candy melts or anything, the chocolate will hold its shape a little bit. That's what it's made to do. That's what tempering does, holds its shape. So just taking it out, give it a stir, because then you can remove any hot spots.
I was right. It's pronounced calabout, as a calabout. That's how I said it, as in roundabout. They are.
Calabout as in roundabout.
Thanks, Sue.
It'd be fun if the owner came on and said we was wrong. I'm going back to the microwave now. So as you can see, it's turned the cream chocolatey because it is melting. So just a little stir, get everything off there. And 1 second, I'm just going to pop this back in the microwave for just another minute.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but then it keeps
Do I keep moving?
Pardon?
Do I keep moving out your way?
No, Karen is new on camera duty, and I'm just asking her why she's doing a certain thing, and she's trying to watch both cameras together, but I'm giving her some advice, which she doesn't seem to be playing ball with at the moment.
I'm listening to everything. I am.
Slowly.
Listen, this is a grumpy boss you've got tonight,
No,
as you're
not.
told.
You're right.
It's alright, she's got caffeine. We're okay.
She's fine. A bark's worse than a bite.
So thank you for everybody for joining us. We've got 366 viewers this evening. If you're wondering why there's no one on the camera, Danielle has legged it up to the microwave. She'll be back very soon. In the background, we've just seen a viewer, Maria. Well done.
It was 3 seconds.
So just giving it another little mix. As you can see, the chocolate is melting. You can just shout orders at me.
Do you mind if I put it where?
Yep, that's fine. I'll work with anything you need.
Oh, there, someone's spotted a stray chocolate chip.
I know.
Have you? I can tell you, they don't miss nothing, do they, these lot?
It was stuck to the thing I noticed as well.
Crikey, eyes like hawks.
We're not bothered.
Well done, Debbie. Debbie says, who's going to have that? I'll tell you, it's coming my way. I feel as though I deserve chocolate.
We just wing everything I do.
And Amy Coyle shouting a big shout out. And then...
Everything's lagging.
Pardon?
Is everything lagging?
I'm just trying to read the comments.
So we're nearly done. When we get to this stage is when you do the shorter bursts rather than the 1 minutes. So we are nearly done. Once we've got this done, we'll pop it in the fridge to set whilst I crack on with the buttercream cake.
Tracy Brunt, I'm going to actually have a look at the ingredients on the chocolate drip. Can you just pass me all those chocolate drips? Can I just tell you, as much as this brand is called Chocolate Drip, there's actually no chocolate in it. I don't know whether you knew that, you guys. But I'm just checking what ingredients are in there. All right, okay. So it is gluten free, but don't. If you've got nut allergies, then don't buy this because it says it may contain tree nuts. So, pardon?
Probably traces and stuff.
Yeah, it says traces of. It says may contain traces of tree nuts. So yeah, but all the ingredients are on the website.
No, stop. I hate your
We should have brought that microwave up here like we did last time.
Yeah, I was thinking that when I was making it earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just had its last little blast. Just going to give it a nice little stir just to melt the last tiny bits that are in there that you can see. I don't want to go too fast so it's not blurry when you do your 1 minute.
Thank you.
Pardon?
I'm not wanting to stir it fast so it's not blurry when she does the 1 minute.
Looks good that though, doesn't it? What do you think of it with whipped cream then?
I like it. It looks thicker and glossier, if that makes
But you know
sense.
what? That's interesting you said that because there was a lady on the group a few weeks ago who was told, somebody told her to use whipped cream and she said she absolutely loved it. And since then, other people have given it a try and they all say it looks much more glossier and nicer. And I thought that's why I wanted you to give it a go tonight. So there you go, guys. Whipped cream. Forget the single cream, double cream stuff. Let's just go straight to whipped.
Use a double on strawberries.
Double on, oh yeah.
Lemon meringue. So there we go. So that's all done and dusted. So I'm going to pop that in the fridge just to set. And then we're going to crack on with the next lot.
Super, super.
Yay.
You got a bit of OCD tonight, Maria? Hey, crikey, I've never seen you get in front of there so
That's
quick.
what I do.
Hey?
I'm sorry, Marie, but going straight into the camera view again. I saw you cleaning.
I'm just going to quickly heat some of that up 'cause it's a bit hot.
So guys, 2 weeks from now, we will be getting ready for Cake International.
Yay!
Yeah. So what day is it today? It's Monday, isn't it?
It's a week on Thursday, we travel down.
A week on Thursday. Oh, crikey.
I know.
So, well,
Halloween
I hope I'm feeling much better by then anyhow, but that usually whenever I come back from these shows, I'm not very well. So anybody who's going to Cake International, there was a request, would I make some big stickers? I am in a relationship with Sugar and Crumbs. So any of you who want it, because you all wanted to know who you were, part of the group. So if you come to the stand, I've got some big stickers, some bigger ones, to stick on your jumpers for you to say that you're in a relationship with Sugar and Crumbs.
I'm sorry I'm out the, like...
Yes, Danielle, you've spent more time off camera tonight. You could have given us that and we could have done it for you.
I've got a nice view of the background there. We're fine.
Yeah. So you will see in the background there all the lovely cakes that Amy Coyle did with her girls when they came over on Thursday. We had a fantastic night on Thursday night. Maria, do you want to grab that cake for me, the blue one here? So just to show you this, all the sweet stamps are going to be on sale up until next Friday. So if you have a look on here, this is the new Winter Wonderland element. Look at that gold painted reindeers. Fabulous, isn't it? And then what I really liked about this is how they used the trees, they embossed on it, and then they actually done this 3D effect.
Yes.
How lovely is that? So
And the wash was just perfect, the way you washed it.
The wash was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah. So, and then, so Emily did that one. And then there was a buttercream cake done by Shell. So, are you back now for good, or is this you done?
I'm at the mixer now.
You're at the mixer now,
Turn the
right?
camera this way if you want.
So we're going to turn around the camera. Is it on? Are we on?
As soon as Maria gets out of the way, we're on. We're on now.
And is it actually on the mixer or on
It's
the
on
floor?
no, it's on, I can see
So-
butter going in.
Right.
We've got 500 grams of unsalted butter. I usually like to use salted, so it just takes that tiny little bit away. Right. Is there a button to press to get this to go down? 'Cause
Yeah,
it's not
at
the
the
same
back.
as mine.
At the back.
Oh
Hold
my
it.
god, I'm breaking it.
Hold it.
That one.
Yeah. Hold it and drop it down.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it's down.
There you go.
I'm pulling it up and it goes down.
Yeah, drop it down. And then turn the wheel right to the back. So turn the wheel right to the back so it's 0. Then press the centre wheel in. Yeah, that's great. And now start to turn it on. Right, you must go back to 0 first. It's a safety precaution. So turn your wheel back to 0 first.
You've done it now,
Yeah.
press it.
Yeah.
and then-
Oh,
There you
thank
go.
God.
Yeah, there you go.
I have an easy mixer. So at this moment in time, we're just creaming it up.
Ray, do you want to bring the microphone over?
Have I got to do that every single time I raise it?
What?
Every time I lift it up, have I got to do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Goodness. So we're just creaming it up. It helps at this point, if you cream it up for quite a while and give it a good whisk up, it will turn lighter in colour. Then it helps when you colour it later on. So let's go up a little bit. Sorry for the noise.
No problem. So what have we got in here at the moment?
This is 500 grams of unsalted butter, sorry.
Right.
So you just scrape it all down. Scrape it all off the sides so then none gets missed. If you've got a mixer like mine, it misses a huge chunk at the bottom.
Yeah.
So annoying. Okay, doke. And at this point, we're going to put in 1 bag of the icing sugar. We will need 2 bags for this recipe. We're making quite a bit, so I'm going to use it on both of the cakes. But usually for a single tier, I usually use 250 grams to 500 grams of the icing sugar.
Okay. The other thing is as well, we don't need to beat the icing sugar till it's lovely and white, because we are now actually going to put in a chocolate cocoa powder icing sugar. So this isn't cocoa powder, this is a chocolate cocoa powder icing sugar. They are 2 different things. And this is the Jaffa Twist, which is basically going to give you a delicious chocolate icing sugar, buttercream with a flavour of orange. Yeah, it's delicious, and it's actually one of the top selling flavours.
And this is the one that we're in Hobbycraft taking a selfie with.
Yeah.
Stop
Stop
like a
right.
weirdo. I actually had to explain to them I do lives with them.
Yeah.
It's a take this photo.
If you do buy chocolate orange cocoa powder, which Danielle has used tonight in her recipe, that's a different thing to get all together. Make sure you read the back of the packet, because there's a recipe on how to use it for buttercream and there's a recipe on how to use it for baking. Do not drop the bag of cocoa powder in with the butter and think you've got buttercream. You're definitely going to have a problem. A few people have used the whipped cream and says it doesn't even split white chocolate. So it's actually fantastic for white chocolate.
So we're just going slowly with this so I don't make a huge sugar cloud.
So we're just short of 400 people. 6 person short of 400, Danielle.
Yay! I don't have to do it between each one, it's working each time.
What?
So I'm not having to do the whole fast
Yeah,
between
oh that's
each
good.
one. I'm sorry for the sugar cloud on the 1 minute.
If you haven't got the Jaffa Twist flavour, it's absolutely amazing. For those people who don't know what the flavour is, you should have guessed by the name Jaffa. Basically, it's a chocolate icing sugar with the flavour orange in it. And children just love it. The men love it, don't they?
I used some Victoria's buttons here on the birthday cake baked.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it?
We're just going very slowly, so I apologise. I don't want to break someone else's mixer.
You won't break that. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I break indestructible things, I'm pretty sure. If I needed to, I'd break it.
So if there's any newbies watching that tonight, please give us a wave. Shout out that you're here. We really are a very, very friendly group, okay? We're here to give you a learning spirit experience here in Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen every week. Every week we offer an experience of either teaching you something or showing you new products and how to use those products. We've actually been doing our lives now for 2 years, 9 months, every Monday, and we try to do as many Thursdays as I can. While I'm actually talking now, I owe a massive, massive apology. I have not watched last week's Great British Bake Off, and I've only just realised I have not posted it for what it was. So tomorrow morning, I'm actually going to post last week's challenge, and it means then tomorrow night you'll get this week's challenge. So you'll have to do 2 together. I am so sorry. And I'll announce the winner of the last one last time. Gosh, I don't know where I've been. It really has been. I have not been well.
I've never even watched it. It
The
makes
Great
me
British
mad.
Bake Off.
Makes me mad.
Yeah.
I think I watched it once and I started screaming at the telly, don't do that. Just try buttercream in a cake and it was warm. And I was there going, no, don't do that, you're going to fail.
Yeah.
I believe she dropped it anyway, but...
I think they have quite a big challenge to do in 4 hours, to be fair. When you think about that, they've got to get things cool, and they've only got, and they only have 1 single oven.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, So when it starts to bit up like that, I usually add a little bit of liquid. You can add vanilla, is what I'd usually add to it. But at this point, I'm going to add water.
All right. Can we do any other shots rather than the mixer, Karen? It gets a bit boring just watching the mixer.
Yeah.
Shall we just watch what they're doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Sorry, ladies. Karen's on camera duties, and I must admit, I too am bored of watching the mixer mixing.
I'm sorry.
So let's just. So as much as we might find it fascinating of what's going on in the mixer, we can flip backwards and forwards. So let's see what Danielle and Maria are doing out in the kitchen there. So we're over 435 viewers, which is fantastic.
I'm just scraping down the bowl just to get all the little bits off because I kind of got a bit giddy with the mixer, I'll be honest, guys.
So anybody who doesn't know Danielle actually has her own website and her own Facebook page, and it's Danielle's Sweet Treats. Your website is called
Danielle's Sweet Treats.
.co.uk.
Tell me a minute then.
DanielleSweetTreats.co.uk. Danielle sells a fantastic range of recipes. So if you do want recipes and they all work, they are fabulous. Any of you guys who have bought them and using them already, please let everybody know how fabulous they are. She's always got a good deal on for her recipes as well. She sells aprons, she sells books, notepads, anything that you want printing, Danielle can print.
Well, I'll try.
You try.
Right, I'm just going to lift that out. Show that to this camera. This is soft, but I've done that purposely. It's a buttercream cake. I like soft buttercream. You can make it a little bit stiffer if you want. For if you were going to cover it with sugar paste, then you would need it stiffer.
So have you got a special price going on for the recipes today, Danielle?
Yes, and since last time I came, I've actually got 2 new packs.
Oh, have you? Go on then.
Yes.
Tell us about your packs while you're mixing that then.
Okie dokie then. Well, pack 1 is about 11 recipes, just basic ones, methods of how to do it. They are separate, the methods to the recipes themselves, as the method's quite large and it's kind of universal. Any that isn't will be next to the recipe. There's absolutely loads of information, tips on what to do, for example, golds or lace. It's different techniques and stuff for different results. Just to explain, I'm getting chocolate everywhere already. Sorry, I hate stickiness. Yep, there's disclaimers. Yeah, I've just lost everything then. There's disclaimers for weddings, disclaimers for party cakes. There's loads, supply lists, you name it. It's non-stop, that one. Pack 2 is 31 cake recipes. It's 31 cake recipes, which this one is in the chocolate orange. But I've made this one using the chocolate orange Jaffa cake one, yeah. Pack 3 is more of a self-help. So if something's going wrong, the oven's not working, your cake's
Are you eyeballing them upcuts already? Have you seen her? Yeah. She's eyeballing them already.
Already, go for it.
I've got
to it. 3 cakes worth of offcuts. So yeah, pack 3 is more of self-help. There's information on kind of deals to do to hook your customers, how to deal with complaints. If there's any problems, it'll kind of give you quick fixes, what kind of things could be causing it. Pack 4 is, oh good lord, all of those 31 recipes written out in sizes 4 to 16 inches. So you're not having to calculate and make each cake to a different. Took me days.
I was going to say it must do, because I hate having to work it out for a bigger recipe. Sit there, sometimes get all my eggs a bit wrong.
Yeah.
Oh.
I always know it's 2 eggs for every 4 ounces, but sometimes I get a bit muddled up with how many 4 ounces.
I don't even work with ounces. I'm just going to chuck all offcuts at you.
Well, I think you need to do us a little bowl of buttercream to spread on it.
I will do.
She's not started her eyes. Look at her. She's twinkling.
She's up there. Pack 5 and 6, one's a pricing, so how to help you work out exactly how much your cake costs to make. And then from that you can calculate how much you want to be paid from that. It helps to know exactly how much each sponge costs to make. Then there's the cleaning one, which is fab for environmental health. I got a 5-star with mine and they absolutely loved it. She actually hugged my frigging tea towel and said it was the cleanest one she'd seen, which then I got mad because I had to wash it again because the woman hugged it. Pack 7 is cookie recipes, so there's all sorts in there, including a non-spread, I hate bits, I'm sorry, including a non-spread vanilla, which I use for all my sugar cookies. Pack 8 is basic sweet treats, so cheesecakes, blondies, all that sort of stuff. I'm missing something. And pack 9 is an allergies pack and requirements, so there's some gluten-free bits in there. What I do for an allergy order, of how I go through it with the customer. Vegan, gluten-free, nut-free. I would put an egg-free. There is options for what substitutes what ingredient. For example, natural vegan yogurts for egg replacements and bits like that. I'm not great with this stuff, I'm going to be honest. Just 1 second, I'm just going to grab a knife. Am I in the right drawer? Okay, so at this part, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it into a Jaffa cake.
Yeah.
Right.
Looks like it's going to be one of your tall cakes again, Danielle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Looking at the size of it, it's going to be massive, isn't it?
Okay, am I on that camera?
Yeah.
Yep. So, I've made a Jaffa filling. Yep.
Like that.
It's gross. So it's kind of like a Jaffa cake. So chocolate orange sponge. If you want it to be more like a Jaffa cake, go for vanilla cake, sponge, chocolate ganache. To make these, all I've done is Hartley's jelly with about 50 ml of water, microwave it and it will melt and it will be absolutely beautiful. And then it takes 10-15 minutes to set in the fridge in a bowl, and then you just cut it to size and rip it out.
Rip, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. The way you
No, because
it
it's only
there.
about 50 ml
So
of water.
how have you got it on that greaseproof paper like that then?
I peeled it out the bowl with my fingers and slapped it on greaseproof.
She did, I can vouch for that.
So I
What did you do? Run that by me again.
So cut that up,
Yeah.
put it in a microwave bowl with about 50-60 ml of water.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether it's boiling or anything.
Yeah.
Pop it in the microwave, melt it all together, pour it into a flat dish,
Yeah.
put it in your fridge for 10 minutes.
Right.
And then it comes out like that, but I have to cut it to shape to obviously.
Right.
Well, cut it to
Because you
size so
wanted
it
it
fits
something.
in. Yeah.
What did you do with all the jelly bits?
She put it in the bin.
The last tiny bit, I put it in the bin. Oh my goodness! You remind me of my son.
Maria's now crying.
They're also good if you pour it into straws. Get straws, put an elastic band around it, put it in a mug or like a pint glass, pour that inside it, jelly worms for your kids at Halloween.
Have you not realised that Maria and I need feeding at night time?
Brilliant.
Poorly or not, I need feeding.
Sticky hands and I can't do that. Okay, so, yeah. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of orange marmalade on. I don't need a lot. I've gone for the shredless, 'cause I don't like marmalade, but I don't mind it in this.
No, I love
This is
marmalade.
just to kind of hold the jelly slice on. Sorry.
Not that camera.
Go.
Sorry.
So that's just to hold the jelly slice on. Just pop this fiddly thing on. And then add a little bit of your buttercream on top. This is the chocolate orange buttercream, and it's sliding. This recipe I actually posted on the Sugar and Crumbs earlier, just in case. I will also get them to pop it in the email or on wherever, so then you've all got it to hand.
Yeah, I think Maria's going to put it on our recipe website tomorrow.
No, yeah.
Oh, is it on?
You already done it.
Fantastic.
Spot on.
Yeah, that's good.
Okie doke. Then your next cake. And repeat. But this is one from my packs. Are you diving in for buttercream?
Well, I didn't see anything.
We didn't see it. We didn't see anything. So at this point, what I recommend for when you're doing buttercream cakes to be covered in sugar paste. I need my palette knife and you've stole it. I'll just use that one, screw it. Okay, so when you're doing a sugar paste coated cake, I recommend doing a dam so your filling doesn't fill out. So do your little dam.
I'm sorry, ladies, if the camera's jiggly. I am learning, and please forgive me.
No, it's me, like, moving.
Laura's going to kill me.
She's probably sat there effing and jeffing at her phone.
I'm probably dead tomorrow when I get in work.
Oh, she's too busy in Amsterdam doing something fun.
She best be on the way home. She needs to be in work tomorrow.
It'll be the same as last time I came. I got home 10 minutes ago. Okay, so that's just making a little dam, a little bit on top, because this will jiggle, as you can see. You can pipe it on top if you want to, but I'm lazy. Nobody's got time for faffing with bloody bags. Okay, so last one. As you can see, with it being such a big cake, it can wobble. So what we're going to do is just put a couple of dowels or cake pop sticks in there, whichever you have, just to stop it from sliding.
I'm not sure of this question. Ian Cotton says, how do you get the jelly out of the straws? What straws?
Under warm water.
Under warm water?
Yeah, just a little bit under warm water. So these are just a couple of dowels, just pushed in. You can use cake pop sticks, just to stop it from jiggling around when I'm covering and coating and stuff. Your customers will not mind it, especially when you explain it's that or your cake's going flop.
Sideways.
Yeah, it's that or your cake's going bad eyes. Okey doke. So, I'm just going to put that on there just to deal with, so it's easier than reaching under your sleeve, so I'm going to get it. I'm going to get your sleeve for chocolate. So,
we're running out of camera space, it's such a tall cake.
Do you want me to take it off the...
No, it's fine.
You're just making me sweat a bit.
Sorry, but no, that's a lie.
Karen's just wondering how she's going to fit it all in on this camera, but we have got a side camera there, Karen.
We've got plenty. I could take it off the stand if you need me to.
No.
So, start on the base. The reason I say this is because it usually stops it from sliding around on your board when you're trying to coat it. So just a little bit on the bottom, and then you fill the gaps in if there is any from, obviously where you've done that bit.
So Diana Ayres, Danielle actually does sell a pack with gluten-free chocolate cakes in. But to be fair, with gluten-free, all you need to do is swap the flour, is it? Dove's flour.
Swap the flour, take the baking powder out, add xanthan gum, and add an extra egg and a little bit of milk. Because gluten-free sucks the living life out of everything.
Oh, does it? And
I got that from one of my lovely followers, Debbie, who's on my page. I'm giving her that one. She told me how to do it. When I first tried, I was absolutely petrified. And she calmed me down and helped me. But since then, it's so easy to change most recipes. Just obviously check the back of the ingredients and stuff. But most recipes can be changed. There is always an alternative for something.
Mm. Well, I must admit, when I make a gluten-free cake, I don't actually ever use baking powder.
No,
and I only ever make them with the icing sugar, and I use Dove's plain flour. And they've always been fine.
Sure.
Dove's flour, self-raising flour. Sorry.
Dove's is fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've actually had someone tell me some baking powder.
That's Dove's self-raising. Sorry, not Dove's plain.
I'm pretty sure I've actually had someone tell me baking powder contains traces of gluten. That's why you don't add baking powder extra.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I never use baking powder in any of my cakes, though.
I add a little bit, a teaspoon for every 300 grams of flour.
Right.
Just to give it that extra boost. But I do deep cakes, so it just gives it that little bit of boost just to raise it a bit more so it's not too thick in the pan, if that makes sense. I hate this palette knife, it's not on an angle.
Oh, if you want an angled one, they're in the middle drawer.
It's a bit late.
Oh, you didn't ask.
No, because you licked mine. I literally got mine out of the box from home.
Don't make her cough, she's not well.
It's a stomach, not a chest, that's wrong.
No, my chest has been poorly for 2 weeks. It's been taking me like nearly 2 hours to get up in the morning. I am up. I'm up at 6 in the morning, but to get myself sorted out. You think I smoke cigarettes, and I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
I'm sorry I'm taking a little while, guys. I'm just making sure I get a good covering before I scrape it. It doesn't matter how much you stick on. You can remove it. It's absolutely fine. I'm covered. This is the worst bit of cake making for me. I'm baking.
Oh, I get covered with it as well when I do it.
I've got a thing about bits. I cannot stand bits. My whole group actually started as a bit of a take piss. Is most people, when you watch tutorials, there's no bits, there's no offcuts, there's no blips or anything, and I was stood there with loads of bits everywhere, dropped my cake on the floor purposefully. Literally a jokey live, and everyone absolutely loved it. And you're going for more buttercream.
I'm poorly.
It's chocolate orange, you don't need an excuse. Right, where have I put that scraper? So, we're going to use the Choctastic, which camera around that one?
Yeah, you can.
We're on the Choctastic smoothers,
Hang on.
scraper even. It's the super large one. I'm presuming it's 10 inches tall?
I think it's bigger than that.
12? 12 is super one inches. The middle one's 10 and the small one's 8, I think.
We're going to be stocking the Sugar Sisters scrapers soon as well.
Oh, that's the one I've got at home. I absolutely love it. With the big ruler on the back as well, so you can see exactly.
Yeah.
So, on this bit, you hold it on, put your arm around, give it a reach around, and turn. This way, it helps get a nice, even scrape. If there's any bumps and bits on your board, don't worry, that will make you obviously jump, but you'll be absolutely fine. But that's how you get a nice smooth covering. So over, round.
Wish I could do it that easy, don't you?
Yes.
Joys have been told you have lanky arms as well. You just keep going. I have made the buttercream a little bit soft, so if it starts to bulge on the side, you know why. So by eye, just look how straight it is and where it needs removing from. Is there any questions or anything?
No, everybody's actually enjoying the live. No, they're all enjoying the live. They're all addicted. We're over 600 now, which is fantastic.
Oh, wow.
So welcome everybody. If you're a newbie, do shout out and say hello. You're a newbie. Don't be scared. We're actually a really friendly bunch here in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. We're always here to help, but we're also here to have a laugh as well. We don't take ourselves too seriously. What we like to do is have good fun in the kitchen, show you how to cake, decorate, use tools, use products, whether it's food products or whether it's a tool to show you how to use flowers. That's what the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen is all about. And please do watch us. We're here every Monday and generally here most Thursdays. Tonight I've got Danielle in the kitchen from Danielle's Sweet Treats.
Hi,
She's
Dan.
been here several times now, and to be fair, I'm so glad she has, because I can't really tell you all my ailments that's wrong with me at the moment, but it was so lovely that I came in the kitchen at 2 minutes to 8, well, just before we did the little preview live, and Danielle had helped herself to everything. She knew where everything was, and that made my day. I was so chuffed. It just makes life so much easier.
Not being snoopy in your kitchen or anything.
No. Everybody likes snooping in my kitchen though.
No, the past few times I've been scared to go in your cupboards, even the fridge,
Nah.
but this time I needed things and nobody was here to help me, so I
No.
just had to dive in.
You never need to be scared. There's nothing hidden in these cupboards.
Yeah, but still, it's not mine.
Don't mind that. It's what the kitchen's for, really. It's just got everything in. But anyhow, so do make sure you say hello. Fantastic audience as usual. Danielle is self-taught, aren't you, Danielle?
Yes.
That's the question. Yep, she's a self-taught baker. She actually you've actually stopped making wedding cakes and cakes now, haven't you?
No.
You've closed your diary.
I've got orders till 2024.
Yeah, but you've closed your diary after that, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just some regulars that I don't mind taking on. It's just for now, just till my little one's a bit bigger and in school, and then I'll be cracking on taking orders again. Well, from strangers anyway. I can't leave my regulars hanging, can I? Because then they'll never come back.
But we are going to get Danielle over in the kitchen as often as she can, and if she drove, believe me, I would have her here every week. But she doesn't drive, so she has to rely on her lovely husband who has to drive her over, and it is a 3-hour round trip, God bless her.
Well, it's an hour and it takes 3 hours. It's an hour trip and it takes 3 hours over Woodhead because of traffic.
Yeah, absolutely. So poor hubby has to drive over, drop her off, Danielle stays the night, has a night apiece with no children.
Oh, I love it. It's an holiday for me. Well, saying that,
And hubby comes back tomorrow.
taking a pee alone's like holiday.
What time's he coming back for you tomorrow? Is he on a late one or an early one?
Depends what time Lucy wakes up. Which recently is 8 AM. And she doesn't wake up and go, oh, mum, mum, mum. She wakes up and screams.
That's right.
Literally, you'd think she broke her arm or fell out the cot. Right, excuse the messy hands. I'm going to go wash my hands and I'm going to pop this in the fridge to set
That's
a
looking
little
fantastic.
bit. Right.
So you wash your hands.
Thank you.
So looking fantastic there. If we just have a little look at the background over there. Okay, let's just have a look what's going on in the background. So Sweet Stamps were here on Thursday night. Can you see that lovely fabulous cake in the background there, the blue one? Emily Coyle did that one, and she used it with the new element set that's out, which is called Winter Wonderland. Let you take the cake. You'll see that we've got Winter Wonderland elements. They are fabulous. She's actually embossed them into the cake, and then she embossed them onto pieces of icing sugar, which she has put layered on in like a 3D effect. You'll also see that we've got the icing sugar and the cocoa powder in the background. Danielle's going to use some sprinkles tonight. She's going to use some colour mill. She's going to use some drip, which is what she's got out. If you can see, Creeping, Keeping It Real. That was a cake that Shell from Sweet Stamps used. So she was using stamps here the other night. So a fantastic demo by the girls. The Sweet Stamps offer is on this week. I'm going to keep it on up until we go to CI and then it finishes. So grab the Sweet Stamps now while you can. The offer that I got on is actually an offer that I've put on myself. Basically, we bought quite a lot off Amy. We want to get rid of it all because Amy is always bringing out something new. And because she's bringing out something new, I want it in the shop. Don't you, Karen?
Of course you do. It's amazing.
Yes. So she's not releasing them till after November. So guys, I need to get this sold. You lot need to buy it cheap as chips while you can now so that we can get all the new goodies in, which is very exciting.
And trust me, they are fantastic goodies from the little chats I've had with Amy and the bits that we've been talking about, because I regularly shoot ideas at her.
We've also,
it's a treat.
Yeah. We've also got Amy Archibald in on Thursday. So this Thursday she's going to show you how to make a dahlia, which is fantastic. She's already posted it on the group. She's posted it in her own group, and if you don't know Amy Archibald, then oh my God, you are missing something. Fabulous cake decorator, and definitely so pleased that we've got her in the kitchen. She's coming down from Scotland to see you guys and to show you how to make this beautiful, beautiful flower. And if she's got time, she's going to get you to make some leaves as well. And so she might even sneak in a few other bits depending on time. So while I'm talking to you, I'm doing this is because for some reason Danielle is doing tours of our kitchen tonight.
The ganache hasn't set in the fridge quick enough like I expected it to, so I've had to pop it in the freezer.
Right, okay then.
Right, I'm just tidying up and
right.
So what I'll do is I'll cover the board.
Yeah, let's cover the board.
While that's sorting itself out. Just chuck over a bit at this rate. Look at sugar paste.
And what's our theme tonight, Danielle?
We're gonna, well, I'm just winging it. We're gonna go Halloween
I like winging
style.
It.
We're gonna go Halloween style.
Don't
so
need to move off this
just by colours, drips and things. This is
so I'm just laughing at Karen on camera control.
Which camera are we on?
Well, if she doesn't move the camera, people will think we're doing another type of video tonight because it's just basically focused on your boobs. Whisked with love.
Oh, it's
no
fine.
headshot, no nothing else. So it's like
okay, so tonight we're using SPD Sugar Paste Direct, the white one, just for the board. It is absolutely fantastic. If you love a stiffer sugar paste, then this is the one for you. If you like a softer one, like myself, then I'd go for the Select Island. But for everyone that likes a stiff sugar paste, SPD is for you. Obviously, try not to get bits everywhere like myself.
So Donna Ryan, who's a fantastic fellow of ours from America, Ooh. She has just announced us that her husband, because obviously they're behind, it's their daytime. Yeah. So she's just said her husband has just called her and said she's got a parcel from Sugar and Crumbs in the UK. So she's very excited for when she gets home from work tonight. Barbara Ann Ford, she's picked up the vanilla sweet stamp because they were on offer, which is fantastic. People are really looking forward to having Amy Archibald in the kitchen next week.
Oh, she's absolutely
on Thursday.
Fantastic. Yeah, Thursday. She's fantastic. And the cutters she uses are hers from Couture Wedding Cakes by Sweet Treats. Takes me a minute. Not like I did an apron up till 1 this morning making them for her. Her cutters are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, we'll be telling you a little bit more about Amy's cutters on Thursday. I am going to direct you to her website to buy the cutters though. So instead of buying them from me, I'm going to get you to buy them direct. There's not a lot of profit in tools really, so there's no point trying to share it between everybody. So you know what? She's coming down to do the live, so I'm going to shove you over towards her page and website on Thursday so you know where to buy the right cutters from.
So, to roll out, even though we have the green board, just to stop it from going sticky, I'm using the corn flour pouch from Sugar and Crumbs. The reason I'm using corn flour and not icing sugar is because icing sugar will go sticky under the heat of your hands, which then means you get sticky hands and fingerprints on your cake and such. Corn flour, however, absorbs moisture. You obviously don't want to use too much, but just enough to stop it from sticking. You can always lift it up and add more as need be. And for anyone that's watched us before, I am using Carol's rolling pin today.
Well, you haven't got my favourite rolling pin.
Was that the huge one that was sticking out?
Well.
Oh no, that's the one that Shell used, isn't it?
Yeah, Shell used the biggest
biggest
rolling
thing
pin in
you've
the
got.
world. I picked that up many years ago. That one, I don't know where I picked that one up from. I think it's about 30 inches long. It was bigger than Shell.
It dwarfed it, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, I like the self-rolling ones where you just hold the handles and they roll on their own, like the Big Daddy style.
Oh yeah.
It's easier on my
You
wrist.
normally bring yours with you, don't you?
Yeah. I bought a Sainsbury's bag with the chocolate goodies for the cake, a Select Island box with my limited tools in, and then my bag for my clothes. Usually it's an IKEA bag and extras.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I was good today. I'm getting used to using your stuff.
Good.
So just rolling it so it's a nice even layer. Oh Jesus. I'm regretting not bringing
You're
mine
so
now.
used to your own rolling pin, aren't
Yeah, it's hurting my arms. I have one of these as a mini,
you? Yeah.
but not a big one. It's hurting my arms.
So hello, Christine Wilkes. She's new to the Sugar and Crumbs Live. So pleased that you were brave enough to stick your hand up and say hello. I'm sure lots of other people are going to say hello to you too.
Nice to meet you and welcome to the group. Right, so oh dear. Just making sure it's large enough. So ignore my arms.
I think that's definitely large
I
enough.
think it is now. Right. Yes. So what I'm going to do is just wet my hand and give that a little wipe over with water. So that okay.
Got ganache all over the side of it.
Oh, I'm awful. No, that's a bit.
The ball's
So
finished.
then I'm just going to use a little bit of water rubbed on, or you can use an antibacterial wipe, just to wet it, to stick that on, and then it stays perfect. You don't need to use edible glue for that, so I'll just do 1 second.
Yeah. If you ever wonder why there's damaged boards in the kitchen, all damaged boards come to here. So whenever damaged boards get damaged, in fact anything that gets damaged in the warehouse, rather than throw it away, we recycle it here in the kitchen. So don't be put up if you do see anything sort of with dints and bumps on it. It's generally because it has come from the warehouse. Karen, who is here in the kitchen tonight, normally has a big box for me to bring home every week for us to use up.
And out of all the nice pretty ones in your cupboard, I just picked this
You
one.
did. That's what happens when you go rooting.
No, I did it purposefully. I thought may as well use the ruined one, so I'm only going to cover it with ruin anyway. So, once it's on, just give it a nice smooth over, and you'll just start to see the edges. And this is where Carol watches me with an eagle eye.
Yeah, so you're
I'm
not
not-
shredding my board.
Yeah, I'm not touching the board with it, just to clarify. This is a craft knife, I believe it's a PME one. Nice and sharp, nice and cheap, and you just run around the edge. You can use a normal sharp knife or pizza cutter. That's where the damaged bit is.
Sorry, I'm still giving Karen training lessons that when she does adjust the camera, to try not to move the stand at the same time, because it seems that you all go for a slide with her.
It's
So
kind of on a roller
So
coaster.
all you need to do is just ask somebody.
Hold it.
to
Hold it
this.
from there.
And really, we should put this on top of a gripper.
Do you want me to grab you one?
Oh, it's all right.
So you just go round and go around the edge again, just to make sure any lumps and bumps where you catch your knife or anything are smoothed in.
So hello, Tracy Ritchie, another new lady to the live Sugar and
Hi.
Crumbs. She's a Dundee home baker.
Oh wow.
I love seeing all the newbies join us, which is
I like
great.
seeing everyone from all over the world.
Yeah.
Okey-doke. So, are we going to put the drippy one on this?
You can put whatever you like on it.
Okay.
It's your thing tonight. You're the one who's playing.
Wrong cupboard.
What are you looking for?
Sweet stuff.
Ah! I've moved cupboards, they're all over there.
That one.
Yeah. So the biggest box has got all the sweet stamps in.
That one.
Yeah, there.
That one.
Yeah.
May as well.
Right, get my words out.
We've got 5 minutes while it just sets on to.
Sue, if you order to the warehouse, you can. It's Carol. If I order tomorrow, can I collect from the warehouse? Sue, if you order from the warehouse, you can collect half an hour after you place your order.
Laura's watching. She's going to kill me.
Hi, Laura.
Hope you had a nice time in Amsterdam, Laura.
Slightly
She's
jealous.
going to tell me she didn't go to Amsterdam now.
I'll fix that.
Yeah. She's going to say she didn't go to Amsterdam now. She went somewhere else. Yeah, I'll sort it out. Don't worry.
It's going to do my head in until I've sorted it though.
Do you want numbers?
No.
I will give them to me. I'll do.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Right, thank you. Okie doke. So, to get them out, I'm just doing this because the ganache is setting in the freezer. It was a bit...
And you're wasting some time.
Yeah. We're wasting some time. So, seeing as it's Halloween style, we're going to go Halloweeny. I can't think which one this is called, this one.
This one's called Stylish.
Stylish. Yeah.
And this is on offer this set at the moment for £30. So if you want this set, you want to grab it. It's the upper and lower case, and you need to grab it while you can because you will never get this set again at £30. Believe
Even
me.
Amy doesn't do it at this price.
No, Amy can't match this price. Basically, I'm selling it you at cost.
So,
And the reason I'm selling it as cost is because I bought plenty of stock off Amy, and I actually want some new bits off her, and John says no until I get some money in the bank. Simple as that.
so all I'm doing is taking it out the pad using some boiled up sugar paste that I've tacked up in my fingers. Just lightly pressing it on. There is two ways to do this. You can lightly press it and hand paint, or you can deeply press it and use the fill bottles that they've got, which are fantastic, and I've not used that yet. Oh dear Lord, I'm so clumsy today, I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
That's the perfect pour bottles, which are on special
Yes.
offer at £4.50 on the website at the moment.
They're on offer as well.
Can
Got
I
lots of things on offer.
When I go upstairs, I'm ordering that, and I want to fetch it when we go to the warehouse tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't need to order it. You can have a set with my pleasure.
Behave. Freebies are not allowed, I refuse them.
I'm sure we can.
No.
Yeah, no more arguing. So, Virginia Wilding is watching for the first time.
Hi, welcome.
So she said, I'm watching for the first, and I've just bought these, so I'm so pleased to see this. So she's very pleased. Super. The sweet stamps are so easy to use, and they've actually been such a nice element. It's so lovely to see everybody's cakes and boards with them on.
Do you want to know how easy they are? My little boy was 5 at the time. I gave him the the cookie set and let him free, and he did his own banner for his own cake for his nanny. That is how easy they are. A 5-year-old who struggles a little bit, I won't deny, he managed to do them perfectly, and he painted them fantastically. They are that easy to do.
They are
Literally
great,
just-
aren't they?
Yeah.
And those who were watching on Thursday, if you didn't see Thursday's live, go back to it. Now, I had the pleasure of being in Dublin at the end of August, and I managed to go into the Sugar Sisters shop, and there was Shell, who comes up with some amazing ideas, and she was using piping gel. So if you were watching Thursday's live, you will see that she was using the piping gel. Oh, I missed those. She was using the piping gel and colouring the piping gel. So afterwards, I'll actually get Danielle to actually show it you. She said, do leave it for 24 hours to set though, and it set perfectly.
I bet it did. But she's fantastic. She's fantastic at all the cakes. I'm envious. Those ones. Right, so while I've done that, have you got some dusts and redos? I'm sure I've seen
Some dust in that cupboard behind you.
The first one I went in, well, there's
Second one?
brushes. Got a brush, dipping solution.
You can
Which
have
dust do you
whatever
want to
dust
use?
that you want.
Let's do that fake
Oh,
Cahill.
yeah.
Fake Cahill, I can never pronounce anything right. If you
Well,
watch
it's actually fake Cahill.
Cahill, that's the
Yes.
one. Cahill.
Yeah.
You'll notice I say everything wrong. Sorry guys, I'll just be a second. Let's go for the graphite.
So have you got a mixing palette down there?
I don't know where they are, but I'm.
Do you want to go and get one of those mixing trays?
No, it's alright. I'll just.
Sorry, I've got one down there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I should have noticed that. Shouldn't I? Thank you. Okay. So we're just going to add a little bit of dust. Put it everywhere while we're at it. Why don't I? I want this quite thick, so I'm going to hand paint it.
Mm-hmm. I just press it on.
Last thing you want is an explosion.
Yeah.
So that is the one I'm going to use.
Yeah, further down. Yep, perfect.
Graphite black, same as going Halloweeny style.
Mm-hmm. You will find that anybody who's getting the colours now will find that they're coming through in different pots. There are slightly different pots. So
Mine is different.
I've not used all mine, and this is my set. So this is my personal set, and they're in the old pots. Nothing wrong with these pots, but Fake Hill have now brought out 2 sizes. So they brought out a 10ml and a 20ml. Basically, the 20ml, people kept saying, oh, they're great, but they're very expensive. What they didn't realise was they're actually getting 4 times more than, well, 3 times more than you would in a normal pot.
It's absolutely fantastic. It looks deeper. It's a bit like an eyeshadow style pot, small and round, but the lid comes up a bit. So unlike some brands, I'm not going to name what, when you open them and the powder is level with the top and it just spills everywhere as soon as you open it. Whereas this, there's that little bit of a lip that made it a little bit deeper just so it's not. And this is where I won't talk because I'm concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
And for anyone that notices, I shake like mad. So I apologise.
So do I.
This is why I like the filling method, but I just thought I'd paint it. It might be a bit quicker than filling it.
You can paint with gel colours, but we do ask you to add rejuvenator to those as well. And we normally use the gel colours as a bit of a wash rather than a paint, but you can dilute them down and use those as well. So you can use the powders. There's lots of things you can use. You know, Danielle is using the Fake Hill Dust tonight. You can use the edible, the sweet sticks edible paints.
Edible palette. That is to die for and lasts forever.
It is. So you've got the palette, you've got the paints, you've got the fractal dust, the rainbow dust, the colour splash dust. Whatever your budget is, go and have a look at those dusts. You can actually use any of them, and they are all really pretty. It really is down to personal taste. So lots of new people being saying hello. Celia, yes, we do sell the green boards on the website sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. Just pop over to search and pop in green board. It will come up in 3 sizes, and then you can choose whichever one you want. This is the biggest size, and it's 600 by 500.
And I need it for my kitchen, so if it's missing tomorrow, you know why. Saves me messing up my counter.
We've got a new Samantha Sharkey watching for the first time. And she as well is asking about the green boards. Yes, we do sell the green boards. Personally, I protect my green boards. I don't like nobody cutting on them. I like them just for using your Trex on them and rolling out your sugar paste and cutting them with plastic cutters. I don't like anybody using sharp knives on them.
Is that aimed at me?
My son, who is a top chef in London, laughs his head off and goes, Mum, it is a chopping board. You are meant to chop on it as he slices his to bits.
Yeah, you sort of go the same colour as the board, don't you? Like the Hulk.
Yeah.
Now, if you were watching while I was cutting around my board for the sugar paste, she was staring at me like, God knows what.
Did you feel her eyes burning into you?
The past few times I've been, I've seen them burning. But they are lovely, so it is worth not letting them be scratched up with a knife.
Jackie, thanks for asking about the neon colours. The supplier is out of stock at the moment. I don't know what happens when I get those neon colours, but somebody, and I must find out which customer it is, buys the whole lot. Ooh. So every time I put them on, they're usually sold within the same day, and I do find that people buy them in packs of 4. In fact, one person came in and bought 22 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 22 of the same colour.
What are they doing with them?
No idea, but they obviously look very luminous. So, so I'm just waiting for them to come back into stock again. It's not I am out of stock, but the supplier is out of stock as well.
That black looks so effective on the white.
The black is actually beautiful.
It's lovely. It's
really and you know what? Not enough people use the black, but I really like it.
I don't like it when it's too like matte plain black.
No, but this one's shiny, isn't it?
Yes, it's a shiny one because I was tempted to go for the dark silver.
Yeah.
That looks lovely, that.
Yeah.
Right, so that's just a little...
Yeah, trick or treat, we like that.
Time
super duper.
And just want to turn it around to the camera so they can just see it rather than being upside down.
It's possible I might use that again. So.
Yeah, fantastic.
It's lovely.
Looks fantastic. And how quick was that? Seconds?
And I shake, so usually it'd go quicker if you do the flood fill.
That looks
Right,
fantastic.
so I'm going to pop that aside and I'm going to colour the buttercream ready for the top of the buttercream cake.
I know, Jackie, I agree with you. I'm going to hunt that customer down as well. Seriously, I'm not kidding. We do have a customer that as soon as the neon colours come in, they buy all of them. So, and then there's just a few left, and then everybody else just manages to get what's left. I'd like to know what they're doing with them. Don't know.
Rude.
Eh?
Rude.
Yeah.
How dare
I had to check the price, thinking, oh, maybe I put the wrong price on. I was selling them at cost or something.
I did that earlier with my aprons. I put a new one on, and because I do a postage by weight,
Yeah.
I apparently put the price as 2p rather than the weight of the apron.
Oh, John and Laura did a clever one the other week. They put all the icing sugar on for $0.
Oh, Jesus.
But let me tell you, there were several customers who caught on and had them all in the shopping basket, fairly rapid. Yeah.
How long was it before it got put on the page, though?
I don't know how long. Do you know how long they were on for $0 for, Karen?
Wasn't long because we'd noticed when the order came through and we went through it very, very quickly and contacted you.
Fix it.
Me and you were on it.
Okay, so this is just plain buttercream, I think.
Yeah.
Carol got
No,
this
no,
one.
it's white chocolate.
Is it white chocolate? You got this
Yeah.
one ready for me.
Yeah.
Right. I would say I could tell, but my nose is a bit...
Can you not smell
ruined.
it?
My nose is a bit
gorgeous.
panty today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to make it between a teal and a sky blue colour, I'm going to add a little bit of white first, because the yellow in the buttercream will naturally turn it towards more of a greeny colour.
Yeah.
So there's multiple ways you can do this. You can obviously add white, beat the hell out of your butter before
Yeah.
you make your before you make your buttercream.
Yeah.
Or you can add the most tiniest little drop of purple. And the reason to add purple to it is because yellow and purple are on the opposite ends of the spectrum. So when you add purple, it cancels the yellow out.
Oh, you're a clever girl. See, I know that, but I didn't know why.
I took science. I took 3 GCSE science and I failed
And
the
what's
whole
this
lot.
booster going to do to it?
Is it open? No, it's not open.
No, it's not open.
This isn't the booster. I couldn't
That's
find
the
the
white.
booster.
That's the white.
Oh, you couldn't find the booster?
No, I couldn't find the booster. So we're just going with white to whiten it up before.
Right.
I can't get it open.
Stick a knife in it somewhere. There you go. There you go. The large rolling pins, I've got to be honest, I must chase my supplier about that tomorrow. He has had to do a special order for me, and I do remember getting an email a few weeks ago to say that he has ordered them and they will be with him very soon. So I will chase him tomorrow.
So when you get these colours, make sure you give them a good shake.
It's like everything, they settle,
Yeah,
don't they?
airbrush colours are the worst. I
Yeah.
regularly stuff mine. If need be, put a little toothpick in or a little stick or anything just to give them a good shake. Because this one's quite thick, I'm not going to lie. Just to get everything off the bottom if there is any.
And you must do that with the paints as well. No matter when you buy
Yeah.
paints, no matter what brand, do make sure that you do give them a shake. And stir them with a cocktail stick, yeah.
Airbrush colours specifically. Because
Yeah.
all the colour and dust and everything goes to the
Just
bottom.
goes to the bottom, doesn't
You
it?
don't want that stuck in your airbrush because
Yeah.
then you've got to take it all apart and stick things in it. So I'm just going to add a little bit. Just to start with.
I agree with you, Lindsay. She's saying we should put a limit on how many people can buy.
Yeah.
We should actually, but we've never had that problem before. It's just the neon colours it's happening to.
Oh, icing sugar you make quick enough, especially with your new machine.
Yeah.
I saw the photo.
Oh, our big new machine. Oh, have you seen it?
I remember
Oh, it's massive.
when you first took me around warehouse, you were showing me where it's gonna go.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's not actually in situ yet. He's actually waiting for the builders to come in to make him a nice big room.
super excited.
Mm.
So as you can see, that little bit that I used is actually done quite
It's
well
lightened,
on
it's
that.
lightened it, hasn't it?
It's lightened it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it's still going, actually.
Mm.
The more I'm moving it, the more it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm going to add a tiny little bit more because I want to try and cancel out all the yellow because I want a nice, vibrant, bluey, tealy, whatever the hell colour. What time is it?
It's 9:15.
Oh, we've only been an hour and 15 minutes.
They're all laughing what he's doing with the neon colours. They must be selling them for more. They're on street corners. Selling them.
Brilliant.
Painting the bedroom.
How Halloween's coming up. I bet green would go good on us kids for Hulk.
Yeah.
Right, so as you can see, the white has done absolutely fantastic there. So I'm just going to start adding some colour now. I need to take the lid off that as well.
What I'll do, as soon as the neon colours come in on the supplier, I'll buy everything the supplier's got, and then the supplier will be upset with me.
I'll go on an order.
Eh?
I'll go on an order.
Yeah, remind us what dates.
I'll just say to the supplier, right, want everyone you've got.
Everything you've got. Right, so these are the Colour Mill colours, oil based, so good for buttercream, so the oils don't split.
Yeah,
if that makes
Ganache.
sense. Ganache, they're supposed to be good for chocolate as
Cream.
well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they don't split.
Yeah,
Swiss meringue.
yeah, Swiss meringue.
I can't wait to try the new Sugar Sisters Swiss meringue. Is it Swiss meringue or some form of meringue?
Yeah, it's
The
Swiss
new
meringue
one.
buttercream. We are talking about that. So we've got Emily Coyle coming to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen on the 18th of November. She has just developed a new Swiss meringue buttercream in powder form. So she is actually bringing that to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, and we will be her stockers.
It looks fabulous.
Yeah, you're
Looks
meant to put a bit in, you know.
I know, but I like things bright.
She's just pouring away there.
I like brightening your face, let's be honest. This is why I like the neons, but somebody's bought them all. So there was none.
Jackie says she's going to buy them all and stick them on eBay for a profit. To be fair...
That's not fair.
Pardon?
That's not fair.
No, but to be fair, they could be selling them
Yeah,
for more, couldn't they? You don't know. That's a lovely blue, that,
It's
isn't it?
gorgeous, that blue.
That's the sky blue at first, then with the teal added.
Yeah. I made a lovely purple with it the other day.
I'll just be 1 second. I want a bright blue like that photo I showed you like that back.
Oh, have you got one? Oh, I don't know. But that is very bright though. I know you may not think it is, but it is. You've got to remember, we've got these luminous lights in here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and get my sunglasses in a minute.
Actually, no, I'll just add a bit more of that one. I don't know why I keep doing it. I'll pay you for these ones.
But you don't need to. It's fine. Yeah, okay. Maybe you will.
Yes, I will. I'm happy to pay for everything I use. Usually I bring all my own stuff.
Yeah. What are you doing with this cake tomorrow then?
Which one?
This one you're going to take home? You didn't take home the last one. Our warehouse lads got it.
No,
You
I
had a
didn't.
right time chopping that up, didn't you, Karen? It was huge,
It
wasn't
was
it?
huge. I
I
chopped up.
cut it.
Yes, you did.
I cut it. 'cause
You
I was there
did.
taking
You were giving it
photos.
out. Yeah, you did.
I've cut that many cakes. I don't know if we have cut or have not now.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we had all the photos. and
that's
then
right. She did.
Yeah.
Everyone went mental for one of
Yeah.
your workers calling him sugar candy.
Yeah, we got rid of him.
Why? Because of that. It was all the ladies coming to collect.
That was Lee.
Right, so there you go. As you can see, I added quite a lot and it's not split whatsoever, and I am sweating like a pig under these lights after doing all
Yeah.
that. Right. So let me just grab my other cake.
So Lindsay says she's watching on her TV. She's watching this on her TV and she's watching it on her phone, and the buttercream looks two different colours depending on which device she's on.
It's the colour pixels on the phone, isn't it?
Yeah. Right. Ta-da.
Ta-da, you're gonna
Do
have
you
to
want
move.
this again?
Yeah, you're gonna need to move your camera again, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
You got it?
Yeah.
How's an and woman's coping?
There we go. Pardon?
And woman's doing okay.
Yeah, there we go. There you go, Danielle. The boobies are back in.
Thanks. No avoiding them really. I'm gonna nick that one back.
Oh, sorry. It has got. Oh,
You want it? I don't care.
I was going to say it's got crumbs all over it.
What happens in the kitchen stays in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. So, because it's got a chocolate base and I wanted a nice colour, we needed a soft buttercream, as you can see. If you don't want it too thin and to stay too thin, you want it to crust up, a good idea is just to pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds. Not even that. Just give it a little blast, just warm it up and it will make it soft.
Yeah.
That's also a good tip for when you're using the Russian nozzles and stuff.
I think that's the thing, you see. I think people do put it on too thick, don't they?
Yeah, and
I know I've made that mistake, and I've only learnt that since this year.
Yeah, it's fabulous, especially when you're piping flowers and stuff. You want them to have this crust up, but when you use thicker buttercream, it like pulls and goes bitty when you're trying to do it. So if you warm it up before you do any piping, you'll get nice smooth buttercream.
Well, I love this colour. Doesn't this colour look fabulous?
Gorgeous.
It's absolutely stunning.
Even for a baby shower cake.
I was thinking baby
Now,
shower.
Danielle did send me a picture from Pinterest and said, I'm going to make it that blue.
I want that
with
blue.
the colour mill, and I was thinking, oh, she's not going to get that, but I think you've achieved it.
Almost.
Oh.
Almost. So if I added more, but I don't want to use all your colours, they're not mine. They're not mine to use all of it.
You can use what you like, I don't mind. I've got that much stuff in this kitchen, I'll never use it all for all the days I'll live, I don't think.
I feel sorry for when you had to clean it out that time. All the boxes and all the cupboards.
I had a big clean out last Sunday, in fairness.
Again.
Well, the thing is, when you get people in the kitchen who don't know the way around or put stuff around, or when you've had a class and everything's away, and then things get put away, it's great that people do help and put things away, but everything was just put away in the wrong place. So on last Sunday, I just spent the whole day reorganising everything. My only problem is I don't know where anything is, so...
You put it away and you can't remember yourself.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't like rummaging through your cupboards, because then you can just tell me where
Well, I was
things
hoping
go.
you could find it for me, because I can't remember where anything is now.
I think I'm doing okay so far.
Yeah.
I found everything I need. Okay, so once we've got this bit, I'm going to set that in the fridge just to set, and then I will hopefully ganache, because that should be about set now with it being in the freezer for 10 minutes.
So yes, Liz, we will have the Sugar and Crumbs sweet stamp set. They're the exclusive set, and they will be at Cake International. So we will have them there. I'm not going to at Cake and Bake. We did have enough space to be able to demo. We're on a much smaller stand at Cake International, so I'm not going to be able to demo them, unfortunately.
Will they be on the sweet stamp store?
No, there are exclusive
Just
ones.
yours, yeah. So I am doing this pattern purposefully. Don't just think I'm being a bit clumsy. This is how I actually want it to end up.
I was going to say that's how I put mine on.
I love it. Nice and easy. You don't actually even need a palette knife. You can do it with a butter knife for all I care. Just making sure it's even around the top. We are doing this pattern purposefully, just to add to it. Usually there's loads of questions by now, if not.
No questions. They're all enjoying it. Has anybody got any questions? Danielle feels that she needs to answer some.
I say usually there's absolutely loads.
Yeah, no. So the recipe for Danielle's cake is actually on the website. We've actually put it, Maria has actually put it on the Sugar and Crumbs Mixing It Up website. What's it called, Maria?
Chocolate Orange by Danielle Creech.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So it's on the website. Danielle is here from Danielle Sweet Treats. Pop over to her website, which is called daniellesweettreats.co.uk. On Danielle's website, you can actually buy aprons. You can have your own business logo printed on there,
Well,
providing you've got a high resolution image.
It's a vinyl cutter I have, not a printer, but
Ah.
I'm happy to forward you on to people if
Yeah.
need be.
But you can put it on the aprons though, can't you?
A kind of silhouette style of it, but I can
Yeah.
do it. Just send it over and I'll show you what's what. And if it's something I can't do, then I can forward you on to someone that's possible.
Super. She also prints up notebooks. In fact, anything she can print on, she will do. So do pop over there to see her. Also, Danielle sells a full range of recipes. They come in different packs. Each, if you go and have a look on her website, it will tell you what each pack contains, and she's actually got them on special offer for you at the moment.
Yeah.
So people have bought them before when they've watched the lives, and she generally puts them on offer when there's a live on.
Yes, at the moment for all 9 packs, it's £22 rather than 48, so less than
That's
half
good.
a price.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's for all 9 packs.
Yes, and it's instant download on the website now because I just couldn't keep up with you guys last time. There is no way I just couldn't do it. So they are now instant download straight from the website. It will send you the email with everything on it. If you've already got some of them, you are now able to purchase them individually on the website which is www.danielsweettreats.co.uk.
Yeah, Joanne, when you are putting on the buttercream on the outside of your cake, you do need it to be a lot softer than when you're doing your swirls and things. So I learnt that one for years. I've been trying to put buttercream on very firm, and I could never understand why I could never smooth it, and I was always dragging it. And then, to be fair, it was Valerie and Christina who showed me how to make it much softer. So go on.
Just a little blast in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's
does
it.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Because then it also firms up thick enough for covering.
So Sarah Batsford says she uses stalk block for non-dairy cakes.
Yes.
Would you prefer to recommend something else?
No, I actually use the stalk block myself. It's fabulous.
And what would you recommend for vegan?
Oh, there's a butter, I think it's £2.20 a block from Sainsbury's. In the 9th pack, there is actually the name of it. I cannot think of it for the life of me. But it's the same in a foil pack as the stalk and normal butter. It's a dark blue wrapper. I can't think what it is. I'm ever so sorry. But it is written in the pack 9, the allergy and intolerance and requirements pack. There's lots of different options for different things you need. So egg replacements, gluten-free replacements, nut-free replacements, dairy-free, all stuff like that. And that's the pack 9.
So the pack's on offer at the moment for $29.95, did you say, for all 9 packs?
£22 for all 9.
Oh my goodness.
It's
okay.
usually 48.
So she's doing a whole bundle of 9 packs for £22. Dead?
£2 dead.
Oh, right, fantastic. Can't moan at that, can you?
I only do it for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
So right now I'm going to do this one. This is the Midnight Black Drip.
Told you.
Can you see it?
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
So we're going to add that one on there. So let me just move.
So for the ganache tonight that Daniela's used, Tracy, she's actually used the milk chocolate calabo. We're actually going to use the chocolate drip.
Actually, do you want me to crumb coat with that now while this sets? And then I
What?
can do the chocolate afterwards?
Would you want us to get that in the microwave? Do you want me to do that in the microwave? Soften
no,
it for you first then?
that'll be set by the time I've done that. It only takes
Okay.
a minute anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Right, so I'm just going to move this one out of the way and try and crumb coat
What
the
you gonna
ganache
do?
one. So do the ganache cake.
Ah,
Get
right,
it
yeah,
set and then
fantastic.
while I finish this,
Yeah.
that's set. And then it's all outside. Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, because that cake's all buttercream, that one, isn't it? That's not ganache, that one, is it?
This one's buttercream.
All buttercream.
This one I'm doing now.
So I asked Danielle tonight to actually make ganache with whipped cream. So the cake that you've just seen her take away has actually got a coating of Jaffa Twist buttercream on. And you saw how lovely and smooth she got that on. And now it's got buttercream on again. And now I've actually asked her to use the ganache, and she's going to show you how to ganache a smaller cake. When I say smaller, it's just 2 inches smaller. It's a 6-inch cake.
You'll just have to excuse this. The top's set and the bottom's not. It's gone lumpy because of obviously the set bits, but it's fine. We will work with it.
Does it need to go in the microwave?
No, I mean, some of it's set hard because of obviously being in the freezer on the outside, in the middle's still running. So there's set bits running through it, and it's fine. I'm just mixing it up so it sorts itself out.
We have got an idiot on the live feed. Do ignore them.
Ooh,
Unfortunately, every now and again you do get a stupid fool on the idiot. And if you would like to move off, and I am not being rude when I say that name, just go somewhere else, please. So otherwise, I'll be reporting you to Facebook. Guys, do not respond. Don't put any emojis up. We don't want to know. There's always one fool that's got to join the party, and this one's joined the party. I'm just going to see if I can get on another apparatus now to see if I can block him.
Leave them. Don't even acknowledge them. That's what they want. At the end of the day, I can look after myself. If I wasn't...
no, it's just they're going something going on about a couch. We had this once before.
Oh God.
Can we buy a couch?
Gonna say if they're being offensive.
No.
If I was in my kitchen, I'd be all.
No, we had this once before.
Yeah, it would be
They seem
glue.
to think it's some sort of funny game. So don't be put off by the fool. They'll be going away shortly.
We have another one. Where have I put it? 1, 2. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just grabbing a board because I've apparently forgot that one as well. I'm going to use one of your rose gold ones. Actually, no, I'm not.
It's an appropriate name, that, isn't it, Cunter?
That's not in our Roots. That
Hey?
name. That's not that. Remember Roots from years ago? That's what the main character would call the thing.
Is it? I have no idea.
You always get one.
Yeah.
These ones are Sweet Success Cakes. My God, they are amazing. If you watched my live the other day on my page with it, they are to die for. The amount of you that messaged me after saying, we've been and bought the samples, have come and we're fat now, you cannot blame me.
Yeah. So Sweet Success are very pleased that I've been shouting out them. If ever you do go to Sweet Success, do let them know that I do use their cakes and that you've seen them on our lives.
Yes.
They're actually really very pleased. And every time I ring them, I still don't get a free cake, but never mind. They're trying.
Tasty.
But they
Did
are
you see
delicious.
the screenshot they shared of us?
Yeah.
With the
they did.
most awkward faces they could have caught us with this screenshot and shared that.
But the funniest one that they did a screenshot of where I bought the biggest slab cakes.
Yeah, because I was there holding it.
Yes, that's right, yeah. And I'd also got Amy Coyle to buy some as well.
Amy buys them, yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't mean to buy that size. She did the same as me. I said, oh, you want to buy the slab cake, Amy? So she did. And then she messaged me and she went, what the hell am I going to do with this? They were massive.
So I'm just using the Jaffa orange on this one again. Is this one going to work with you to office?
This one is. So this is our work cake, this one, to make it good.
That's going in with me tomorrow.
With these, I don't bother levelling them off because they are as flat as anything already. No need to level or faff.
Yeah. But if you do buy cakes from Sweet Success as well, you can actually buy a sample pack. And I have to say, Maria and I thoroughly enjoyed it, didn't we? Was it Christmas we were eating them? No, when was it? It was August we were scoffing them, weren't we?
Yes, you know.
When we were working all those hours on the new website, yeah.
Yes.
So Maria and I were scoffing through them, thoroughly enjoyed them. So they do a really nice sample pack.
It's amazing.
Some people might think it's not baking by buying cakes, but you know what? Not everybody enjoys baking.
I can't stand
And
it.
I can't stand it, says she. Not everybody enjoys baking. You know, some people love cake decorating but don't like baking. Others love baking but don't like cake decorating. It really is up to you. And some people just love doing both. I'm easy, really, but if I'm honest, now that I've got Sweet Success cakes, you know what? I'm going to make my life so much easier and just buy them.
I used some for my orders last week.
In fact, Danielle always knows when I'm getting a delivery. For some reason, she always gets an email saying my delivery's on the way.
I get all the texts, so I need to screenshot it and send everything over. Carol, you got a delivery coming. But I didn't get my stuff, so I wonder who's getting my texts.
Yeah. No, it's not me. I'm not getting it. I don't get any texts. You get all my texts for DPD. So much going on, isn't it?
Yeah.
All our texts that we get, anything we have delivered via DPD, Danielle sends me a screenshot.
Me. I have to give it tracking details.
Yeah.
But it's connected to my phone number, not my internet or anything. I don't know why. It's doing
Yeah, your phone number's not the same as mine.
No, it's nowhere near. It's not like you've put my number in on anything of your deliveries either. Because aren't they supposed to get the contact number from the company that you actually order from?
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
So I hope you're all enjoying the live. Give us some feedback. I know you're all there very happy sat there watching. And our idiot seems to have buzzed off somewhere else now, which I'm very glad about.
Oh, it's a bit sloppy for my liking. But it's fine, we'll deal with it.
It's very shiny, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
that's the thick
Really is
whipping
glossy.
cream.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, that the whipping cream.
But then your fridges aren't set to really high, so that's not affected its setting at all. Because we had this trouble last time when I did the ganache cake, it weren't setting quick enough for me.
But that's because I don't have it on a high setting.
No. I think last time I came out, I actually turned your fridge up. I think last time I came out, I actually turned your fridge temperature down, sorry.
Yeah. So if you want to buy cake rather than make cake, do go to Sweet Success and just say Carol from Sugar and Crumbs told you. But they are fabulous. So I'm glad you're all enjoying the live. It's lovely to see all those love hearts and thumbs up. So fantastic.
We are welcome to have questions.
Yeah. So they're all loving the live. Charlie said she could watch it all night.
Oh, that's good, thank you.
Denise, they're from Sweet Success. It's a company based in Nottingham, but you can actually order online. And they don't do vanilla cake. They don't do just vanilla cake. This is actually vanilla cake, which is my favourite, if I'm really honest.
There is...
but they do chocolate cake, they do vegan cakes, gluten-free,
it's egg-free.
Fruit cake.
There's vanilla, lemon, egg-free vanilla, which I'm not joking, I actually prefer more than the normal vanilla.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never tried the egg-free sample. You didn't like it, did you?
Red velvet, carrot, toffee. The
Toffee's really nice.
Toffee with salted caramel in the middle. Oh.
I like the fruit one.
and fruit. That is the only fruitcake I'll actually eat. I don't like fruitcake. My nan used to force.
Oh, I don't know. I like my fruitcakes.
I don't eat it.
Cake was really nice as well.
It is nice. I was force fed it as a child, so I kind of like refuse to eat it and make it now. So if I need to make one for an order, I actually buy it straight from there.
So if you don't like baking but you enjoy cake decorating, I highly recommend that you go pop along to Sweet Success, have a look at what they've got, and seriously buy them. They are fabulous. I actually buy all their cupcakes now for the show. So in the corner here, I've got 2 very big boxes of cupcakes ready for the show that I actually give out, and I'll be giving those out at Cake International. What else have we got here? So we've got some questions. Louise Bailey, this is milk chocolate ganache. And Beryl, yes, we are using whipped cream instead of double cream. On the Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake community group a couple of months ago, somebody said that somebody had advised her to try it with whipped cream. I'm sure she said that, or she only had whipped cream in and she couldn't believe how fantastic it was. So a few other people have tried it and they loved it. So while Danielle was in the kitchen tonight, I love just throwing things at Danielle.
Yep.
So when she gets here, she never really knows what she's doing. And I just said, look, Danielle, do me a favour. Cover this cake. I've got 2 cakes in the freezer here. Cover this cake in ganache, and will you use whipped cream? She looked at me as though I'd gone completely bonkers, but I have to say,
I'm used to it
it's
now.
fabulous.
I am honestly used to you just throwing things in there. I have an idea of what I'd like to do, like the blue cake I screenshot and sent you. I'm like, can I do a chocolate overload cake? I have to ask if I can do
You
something.
can do whatever you like.
Is a recipe for the ganache on the website?
No, it's just
Pardon?
basic 2-1. 2-1 ratio for milk chocolate,
Yeah.
or 3-1 in hot weather. So with this, there was 300. Yeah, it was 2-1. There was 300 mils of the whipping cream and 600 mil of the chocolate. So about round like a roundabout. It took me a minute to remember that. That's not good. So this is a little bit sloppy compared to what I'd like to use, but it will work absolutely fine. So at this point, you can pop this in the fridge, let it sit firm up and sit for...
That's lovely and smooth though. How did you find that going on? Did you like it?
Yeah, even though
Looks
it was
so
quite
shiny.
sloppy, it went on fantastic. So half an hour in the fridge for this. If you want another layer on top just to get rid of all the little bits and dents, then that's fine. You can go over once it's set. But for me, I'm just going to shove that in the fridge. Actually, no, I'm going to put it in the freezer so it sets quicker. So by the time I've finished decorating the other one, this one is ready to go.
So just to remind you, we've used whipping cream tonight, not double cream. It was something that we're following off the group. We saw somebody on the group use it and I wanted to see and show you what it was like live. Okay, the metal smoother that we're using tonight is on our wish list. So if you go to sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, on the homepage there is a Facebook must-haves. So pop into there, look for Danielle, and then you'll see the smoother. She's using the largest one, and it's from the Choctastic range, and it's the extra large,
Which is $11.99.
which is $11.99, as Karen tells me.
All nice and ready. More organised than me. So, again,
And somebody else asked the questions. When you buy a cake from Sweet Success, no, they are not filled. They just come with layers of paper between them. You get two layers per cake, and as I say, they're not filled. So very good question here for you, Danielle.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'll answer if I can.
Are you ready? Okay. Dominica wants to know, can she ask how do you serve slices of a very tall cake?
it depends how tall it is and what the event is.
Well, what do you think this is? This one's 8 inches, I would say, isn't it?
This
Or
is
is it
about
10?
8-inch tall.
Yeah.
8-inch tall, 6-inch round. So for this, I actually did this size for my nephew, and I got over 30 odd slices. You cut it like a checkerboard from on top, and then you can cut it straight through the middle, so there is still one layer of jam or anything in between. Or if you're a greedy pig like me, just cut it straight down and you've got a nice big huge piece.
That's how we serve it to everyone in the warehouse, isn't it?
Straight down.
Some
Yeah.
lads like it.
Yeah, when I was serving it out, everyone was like that. No one knew what to do.
Whenever we have cake, by the way, so whatever's going on in the kitchen here, don't worry about hair, nails, hands, okay? We don't give this to anyone in the general public. We feed it to our boys in the warehouse who are really very happy. And to be fair, they're not interested in it being cut small. They just like nice big slices.
The slabs I gave them, they all ate it with their hands. Not one had a tissue.
Yeah. So the cream, no, you're quite right. Danielle didn't whip the cream. She just heated it with the chocolate drops and then worked it in. Anything you want to go over after the live will be pinned to the top of the page. So just go back to it and fast forward. Yes, it's pinned to the page now, but they can't rewind at the moment. No. So after the live, you are able to rewind. So Danielle.
Right, so from this point, we're going to use the chocolate drip in Midnight Black. So you just take the top off. There is a paper thing inside of it. Didn't realise that bit. There is a paper seal on top, but I've pulled that off as I've done that. So at this point, you take it off when you microwave it. Cut the top off so there's a little hole, but you do not microwave it with that top on.
No.
So make sure you read the instructions. They are gluten-free, hard setting and vanilla flavour. So this one's a Midnight Black, and you zap it at 30 seconds at a time. Do not go any more than 30 seconds at a time. I've set fire to 2 in my kitchen.
What? These strips?
I've melted and ruined 2.
Oh yeah, I don't do. I mean, I must admit, I do them for 30-second blasts.
That's what
and
you
then
meant to
shake
do.
it. Yeah.
Whereas I didn't. I put it in for a minute just to get it done, and then I came back to it all melted and ruined.
Oh right. Oh okay.
Going for
Yeah. No, you must do them for 30-second blasts. Give them a really good shake, and then put it in for another 30 seconds, and then do 10-second blasts after that. The manufacturer only does recommend 2 lots of 30 seconds and then continuous 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Until it's nice and gluty.
Usually half a minute.
The chocolate's out.
I see you spying. 30 seconds and then 10 seconds after is usually just enough. So while that's melting, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to add. With it being the chocolate orange Jaffa cake, of these chocolate orange segments. Yes, I'll send you some over when I'm finished.
We haven't lost the live, have we? Because I haven't got the live.
Do you want to check it on my phone?
Oh,
no,
let me just check. No, the live's gone.
Oh, hold on.
What have you done? It just went off in one go.
No, we are still live.
We're still live.
Are we still live?
On
So
my phone, I am.
do you want me to check it on mine?
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Can you just let us know if we're still live? Because mine's just completely gone. Oh, right. Oh, okay then.
No,
That's
we
fine.
are still live.
We're still
Yeah.
live.
Pretty good. All
I've
right.
not ruined it yet.
Mine's just gone straight to the play button. Oh, we're back on.
It was you fiddling.
I
No,
wasn't fiddling
sometimes
with
it has
it.
moments. When you hit like an hour or 2 hours, it usually has a bit of
Oh,
a
no, they're all still here. That's fine. Right. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, mine's on. I'm just going to pop these in for another 10 seconds.
Unfortunately, you can't put it in hot water. It won't. By the time it's warmed in hot water, your hot water will go cold. It just won't work in hot water.
And Bain-Marie, it'll melt.
Yeah.
Well, I read some comments and some people try and it didn't work.
Did it?
Yes. So if they want to go for a go.
Yeah, I suppose if they want to give it a drip. Can you reuse the drip if you don't finish it in one cake? Absolutely. It's actually fine once it's open for up to a year. And thank you that we are still live. Something must have just gone on with my phone, but my phone just switched off completely and it just went and showed the play button. You know that when you got to press play? I just had the diamond triangle, come on. Karen nearly died and had a heart attack there. Yep, so we're all still live. Great, glad we all agreed.
Okay, so now it's all ready. You can obviously chop that off.
I always
if you
pull
want.
that off.
I was just thinking, can I?
It gets on my nerves, it's always in the way. We got scissors there, chop it
Oh,
off.
I'll manage. So, can you see from that camera with this?
Yep, we can.
Okay. So, a good way to check it to make sure it's dipping consistency, just on a board or anything, just to check how it is.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah,
can
always
see,
check it
looks
as well,
lovely.
make sure it's running there. We do have a silver drip and we're going to test that as well tonight.
So you just go press, move over, press, move over, press. Just realised I've not decorated the board for this one.
Pardon?
I've not
I know,
decorated-
where is your board?
There's one over there which I'm going to put the sugar paste cake on.
Which sugar-based cake?
The Ganache one.
Oh, are you?
I thought I was sugar pasting it. So
I thought you was going to put this one on there.
Oh, I can do if you
Yeah,
want
put
to.
this one on it. Yeah, don't worry. Ours is only a tester one for testing out the colours.
Okay. Well, I could put the metallic drip over this.
You can do.
How long have we been?
Pardon?
How long have we been on?
How long are we for time, Karen?
It's 9:45. We're fine. Everyone
Don't
likes,
worry,
everyone likes
fine.
going over anyway.
They are. Tracy Power. And breathe. See, everybody was quiet then. Watching Abby.
Even I wasn't breathing.
I think that was more to you thinking that the live had died.
So I'm just going over and making a couple of them a little bit longer. And then
there, see, it wasn't only me, it happened to Elaine Hollywell as well, so she's had to nip onto her iPad, onto her phone. It happened on her iPad and went to her phone. Isn't that weird that it just went off?
Right, I'm just going to squirt some on top and then I'm going to get a palette knife to spread it around, save some. Or if I'm not covering the other one in sugar paste, I'll put the metallic over this one.
Yeah.
Yes, Tracy, it is a good tip about checking the drip before you use it.
The good thing about Barina's smoothers as well is you can use them with chocolate, ganache, buttercream. I love using them on my shaped cakes when I've got round cakes and I'm trying to smooth the ganache out. It's fabulous. So while that's on there, I'm just going to pop this in.
Right. So this is going to be a work of art now. How are you going to do this?
Watch me, I'm magic.
We can't wait to watch.
You'll notice I'm a kind of wing it person. So these, I also use it to stick tiers together and cakes to boards. So just a little bit.
You could have used that what was on your palette before if you were thinking.
I know. Oh, pants, it's not going. It's
Hey.
quiet. It's not going. It's fine, we'll do it.
You're going to hold that, are you? Do you not want one of my big cake lifters?
I don't like cake lifters. I usually use a giant meat cleaver.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. If you know who I am, I've got an obsession for sharp things, fire, and tools.
Right.
Oh crap.
I had to do this the other week for a cake that I was making for a friend.
It's because I put it on a cake card, not a
Yeah.
drum, so it would really stop. Let me just wash my fingers. Oh dear.
There you go. It's on.
It's on. It
I
looks
used
fine.
drum for the ganache cake.
The drips are really very easy to use, AD. Honestly, they are. They're so easy to use. Debbie Hargreaves says that the Halloween gremlins must have gave us an early visit.
Why?
Because of my phone going off.
Oh
It's
right.
just me and another lady.
Right, is that in?
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you read the instructions on the back of those other drips there? I can't read the instructions on them.
Yeah, just myself.
Can you read the instructions on them, Maria? Would you
Oh,
grab that?
metallic drip.
Yeah.
Drips. Blah, blah,
Well,
blah.
why don't you put a mixture of a few drips on? No, you don't want to ruin it, do you?
I could put red over the top.
Yeah.
I'll add the other bits and then I'll add the red drip afterwards because I might dribble that over everything.
Like
Read the
blood.
instructions on
Right.
there, what happens. Because we haven't used that drip at all yet, so you'll be the first, Danielle.
Little dance. So I have cheated and bought
There's no
donuts.
instructions.
There's no instruction. Get the website up, Karen. Get the phone up. Where's your phone?
You'll notice I'm just chopping the edges off them just to make them sit perfectly on the cake. You can secure them with toothpicks, like I've just popped one in there.
Oh, I like that idea on the side there. How cool is that?
That's really good.
Isn't it?
That.
Love that idea. So Mary Paxton says, stay as long as we like. She's at her kitchen table making roses, so she's happy to sit and watch all night.
Very
I
nice.
love that.
We've got an obsession for donuts in my house, so Mark will be absolutely over the moon knowing how many donuts I put on it. He'll love me forever. I'm going to move that one forward and put another one there.
What's the instructions for it?
It's ready as soon as it arrives and comes in a handy squeezy bottle for ease and mess-free application.
Oh, do you mean to say we don't have to...
Teamwork.
Doesn't look like you have
Yeah.
to.
Just give us that bottle there then.
It's soft enough.
It says it's soft enough.
Yeah.
You say it looks quite loose, like you don't need to do much more with it.
Shake well before use. That's all it says.
Right.
Decorate
Does
it.
look soft enough.
Yeah, decorate at room temperature. Shake well before use.
Oh.
Carol,
Yeah.
where do you hide your giant knives?
Oh, they're in the giant knife. They're spatulas, you mean?
No, knife.
Oh, the knife. They're in that container on top of the microwave.
Okay.
Let's just have a little squeeze. Oh, it does. Oh my lordy. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh, is it ready already?
Dead easy. Let's see.
Before you kill me.
Yeah, Karen, what camera are you on there?
Where are you now?
Here. Can you see?
Yeah, you're on.
So there. Look. That's all you got to do.
If you spoon up a bit. There you go.
I'm not doing it as a drip because I want you to see how bright how lovely and shiny that red is. Look at that.
That is really red.
Yeah.
It's blood red.
Yeah. Right, let's go back to Danielle's thing. Oh, Danielle, you're going to love this on there, you know. And it tastes delicious.
Good.
My birthday is in 1
Well, it
month.
tastes like strawberry jam.
Do you want me to make you a chocolate cake? Is that what she wants me to make her a birthday cake? Next time I come, can we make her a birthday cake?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
you
mouth's
coming for
stained red.
December, are you?
If you want, we need to sort dates out. I'm sure we mentioned a few, but never actually got to it.
Are you coming in November?
At some point, I think we've got actually a date set up already. Haven't we? I have no clue.
Well, I have to say that red drip tastes lovely. Tastes like strawberry jam.
That's good though. If it tastes nice.
Oh gosh.
Maria can't get near the chocolate. She's
What are you doing now?
she can't get near the chocolate.
Before I feed her some more. Let's stick that on there if it'll go. Yay! These are Terry's chocolate orange bites and Carol's in it.
Listen, I'm poorly.
We don't need an excuse for Terry's chocolate orange. It's Gail's best friend, let's be honest.
I'm poorly. I've had the shakes, everything. My back killing me. My stomach's killing me. I tell you, I was in agony today. One time, Maria.
Yep.
That wasn't sounding very.
Yeah.
Not yet, he was.
Got to try it.
How good's this?
Galaxy.
Right, anybody who's watching, it's the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. What goes on stays on.
Yeah, sugar is fresh.
Does the red drip set? No idea.
We're going to try it.
We're going to try it.
We'll soon find out.
Yeah. Right. So, because there's no Halloweeny sprinkles in the kitchen after I've had a
Sorry.
rummage.
Do you know what? I realised after I'd give them all away. I only had my samples here and I gave them all away.
I should have mentioned it in my message, but I didn't think of sprinkles, so I'm just going to make my own up.
Yeah.
I wonder what you were doing with my head then. I can't get in it.
Yeah, oh yeah. Lindsay says the two segments on the top look like devil's horns. Was that deliberate?
No, but we can say it was. We can say we did it purposefully. I should have placed them better then, shouldn't I? We could have actually got away
They
with
do
that.
look like horns, actually.
I could have got away with that.
I love them donuts.
Sainsbury's, £1.50 for 4.
But they look really effective on the cake.
And they're filled with chocolate as well. Yes, we can agree they were nice.
Why, have you had one, Maria?
We shared
Have you?
them. When I
Did
cut
you?
them up, did you not see us
No.
scoffing the bits?
They weren't quick enough there, Carol.
Sorry. We ate that bit. I'm literally opening all of the sprinkles.
Thanks, Angela. I hope I'm feeling a bit better after. To be fair, the show's always wiped me out. And do you know what? This time, this show's really killed me, this last show. And, and it really did kill me. I've got to be honest. I had the shakes on the, what day was it? Was it the Sunday? Sunday was on the shakes.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I was actually in bed and I actually didn't sleep all night. I couldn't rest a single bone in my body. I felt as though I needed to be floating on something. And I've actually not been well since. Every morning I have to get up, and you would think that I'd had 60 cigarettes a day, and I've never smoked one in my life. So they were saying some gold lustre on the painted on the chocolate would be nice, which it would look fantastic. Very easy to paint it on the chocolate. It's nice.
Yeah.
So while you're at it,
thanks. Whilst I'm at it, aren't I putting this on it though?
yes, you're putting it on.
You keep walking into that light. I'm sorry. Every single time I've really tried not to laugh out loud, but
You could put a bit of that on your donuts as well, couldn't you?
could do, but then, or how about on the chocolate?
Yeah.
It's a bit like jug.
Oh, look how shiny that is.
Ooh.
Comes out easy, doesn't it?
Yes.
I like
Do you want to know what it reminds me of though?
What?
Do you know them PVA blue bottles you used to get when you were younger?
But it's really edible.
It's edible, but it just reminds me of that, do you know, with the little bottle and spraying it everywhere and...
Oh, that looks really
Doesn't it? It's really shiny, isn't it?
Absolutely.
On the other cake, we'll do all the other colours on the other cake so that you can see
Yeah.
what all the other colours are like. I've got no gold with me because I sent it off to the photographer to be photographed tonight, and I'm devastated. So when he brings it back, I'll show you some. But on the other cake, when she gets it out of the fridge, we'll use all the other colours on it. But that is a beautiful red, isn't it?
That is lovely.
Yeah.
It feels slippy slidey, that's the only thing I'd say, so tiny layers at a time. If that...
But it's great because it makes proper teardrops at the end, like
Yeah.
blood
Yeah.
going down.
That's
Especially
what
for a
I was
Halloween
thinking.
cake, it looks great.
Yeah.
Yes. And then... I
It's
have...
looking good. It's looking good. What do you think?
I think it's lovely. And I can't see the front. So I'm just going to paint some of this backwards, try and stick the sprinkles on with, if that makes sense.
And then at the show as well, not only at the show was I was exhausted, as Tracy Atkinson's just reminded me, I then threw glitter all over everyone, didn't I, Karen?
Especially me, yes.
But that's his job.
No, seriously. Maria and Karen were stood there, and I opened up the glitter thing, didn't I? They said, "Can you open this?" And I went, "Yeah." I wanged it open, and I ended up launching it all over everybody.
I was still finding it
Yeah.
Monday after having a shower every day.
But that's what we were saying with the
Those
fake...
colours look nice together.
Yeah. That's what we were saying when we were looking at the fake hill. Cahill or whatever it's pronounced as. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at pronouncing things. That's what we were saying with that, how their lid's a little bit higher, so you've got that room so it doesn't splat all over as you open it.
Yeah. So how much is the red drip, Karen? Did you have a look how much the price was?
Come on, you're supposed to be multitasking.
Right, that looks fantastic, Danielle. What do you all think of this cake, everyone?
So far.
They're £4.99.
They're $4.99.
That's worth that. You'd get a couple of cakes worth out
Yeah.
of that.
You will.
So do you want me
Well,
to-
how much have you used there? Bearing in mind, oh, you haven't even used a quarter.
I've used maybe a quarter and I've splattered it on everything.
And I did a big squirt over everything. I won't put any more on now.
I want that one though.
What one?
She wants it longer.
Right, okay.
We like things big. Yes, that's an innuendo. Sorry.
We
John's
haven't
probably
told us what we do.
turning in there.
I like large things as well.
We like big cake. But size matters. Who wants
Like
a
big
small?
Irishman.
Oh my god. Who wants a small piece of cake? We like big
Right,
cake.
anyhow.
So,
That looks fantastic. What do we think, everyone? Do we love it?
I'm just going to stick
So
some
that's
ribbon.
cake number 1.
Yeah, I'm just going to stick some ribbon on and show that bit.
Cake number 1, and then we're going to do cake number 2, and we're going to use the other drips. Now the other drips, to be fair, I'm so glad Karen actually read the instructions. You do not need to pop in the microwave, just
No.
please. How cool is that?
So this is double-sided sticky tape, just around the base of the board. I use a 12mm, just so it's a little bit lower than the sugar paste, because drums are usually 12. Oh, this stuck. Drums are usually 12mm. With your sugar paste, it's 15mm for your ribbon. If I'm remembering my numbers right.
Well, everyone's loving it, which is great.
Good. I'm going to love it when I go
So I
home.
hope you've all enjoyed having Danielle in the kitchen. She's not finished yet. She's got another cake to decorate. I know we're going over time, but I know you all like watching anyhow. So Danielle's from Danielle's Sweet Treats. If you've not bought her recipes, do pop it over to her page and buy her recipe pack. She's got them on special offer for you tonight. All 9 packs, £22. Anything else is on the Sugar and Crumbs website, which is sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. If you go to the homepage, there's a link there that says FB must-haves. Pop into there, okay, and you'll be able to buy your drip, everything. We've also got a special offer on tonight as well. There's loads of offers on the what's on offer. There's also lots of new in what's new. And John has put all the icing sugars on at £2 a bag for this week. Because Danielle has been in the kitchen and she's been using the icing sugar, he's put them all on offer for you. The Faye Cahill small tubs are on offer. And the Colour Mill, I think the Colour Mill might be on offer still.
The Colour Mill's £5.75.
Oh no, Colour Mill's back up to normal price. So that's that one. What else have we got here? So we've got our other cake now, and we're just gonna
use it for the drips.
Yeah. So the other cake here, this was a testing cake, this one. So don't worry about the decoration on this one. What this was for is that I asked Danielle to show you how to make ganache with whipping cream. Okay. In fact, Maria, I will get out a nice bowl to put that on for the boys. So that.
Put what on this one?
Yeah, I've got a nice ready-made
Let's
bowl.
say there's a coloured one down there.
I've got some in here. Let me go in the thing here. Oh, something cake here, aren't we?
No, chocolate. We're eating the chocolate orange. I can't wait. I love chocolate orange. So, shall we all have a slice of this after? Yeah.
Colour? Want that colour?
Yeah, that'll do.
That green colour.
This will do. It's only for boys, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's only for the boys, we don't care.
they'll eat the offcuts. Oh, I forgot to add the Freddos.
What Freddos?
Oh, I've got 2
That's
Freddos.
alright, more for us.
More for us. Or I can save them for bribery for my children tomorrow.
Yeah, take a bribery for the kids tomorrow.
Yep.
We've got chocolate
We'll,
orange here.
we'll have
So,
a chocolate orange
Are you
cake.
going to put that on a turntable so that they can see the drip?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to use all the other drips. Now the only drip I can't show you is the gold, because the one that I actually brought I sent off to the photographers tonight. So what we'll do is we'll get this on the turntable. Let's move all that out of the way. Where's that turntable gone? Oh, there it is. Maria's ready.
I've trashed this kitchen. I'm ever so sorry.
I know. I'm going to bed afterwards and leaving you to
That's
it.
fine. I'll clean. You know full well I like to clean it.
God, I'm leaving you to it.
That's fine. Okie doke.
Right,
So,
there you go. Let's get
right.
the boobies back in.
Thanks.
Right.
Get the girls in. Don't want to leave them out. Right. At least you got the poppy in, the amazing poppy.
The amazing poppy.
So I'm just going to do some red first, just so you can have them.
We can really see it on there, can't you? So this is new Magic Colours drip. It's not chocolate drip, it's just called drip. It's a metallic drip. It's in gold, silver, white pearl, metallic pink. Do you want to do other colours now?
Yeah, I'm doing
And
a quarter
it's
of
lovely.
each different one.
I can't show you the gold, but I will tell you I did put a post up, just a quick post up on, I don't know, I think it was Sunday night, last Sunday I mentioned it, and then we sold out of the gold. So I don't know how much of the other colours we've got, but grab them and I'll speak to the supplier tomorrow and I'll see when I can get the neon colours back in for you guys.
There's not a lot of the colours in the pick bins.
Eh?
There's not a lot of colours
What
left.
neon colours?
No, of these
drips?
Yeah,
Right,
they're selling
okay.
out fast.
Right.
I'm going
Okay.
to say, when that first post came up, everyone was flying it. I'm getting it, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. I know.
And the thing is, I had to put the same picture up for every drip because I've got no
Yeah.
pictures.
I noticed, because I was
Yeah.
thinking, where's the gold?
Yes, I know. Actually, Maria, you're going to have to be clever and take pictures of these tomorrow with these colours.
Yep.
So that we can put them on the page. I think that needs a bit more of a shape, but it's nice, that, isn't it?
Looks like it's broken.
Yeah,
looks a bit iridescent,
there's a
doesn't it?
crack in there. I think I've banged it too hard when I was shaking it. You know what I'm like, I break the indestructible stuff, don't I?
I like it, though.
That's nice.
Yeah. Looks iridescent, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that'd be great. It's icicles.
What have
and
you
that.
done?
I think I've cracked the nozzle. When I've pulled that off, I think I must have done something to it.
Oh, I think it's all right.
It's just me, I've got Hulk hands.
Oh, it's got a hole in it, that's right.
Yeah,
Look.
that's what I mean. I think I've done it when
Yeah.
I've pulled the cap off. Because the caps
No,
are
I don't
kind of attached and glued on, aren't they? So I think I
Oh,
might
are
have,
Yeah, it's got like a little hole in it. But I think that's meant to be cut off, is it? I don't know.
No, they've already got the holes in.
Oh.
I think it was just me when I've pulled it off, I've done it wrong. You know what I'm like.
Oh, a few people are saying they got their gold and silver. It's arrived.
Oh, I like
the pink.
Barbie.
I like them all. It's a proper Barbie pink, that, isn't it?
That's lovely, that.
All the little girls would be going mad for that, won't they?
That's a proper Barbie pink. Unicorns.
Talking of colours, I've actually put some colour bundles up of Colour Splash on. I put a unicorn bundle up as well. So lots of exciting things happening in November. So are we still in October? We're still in October, aren't we? Right, okay. So we've got Amy Archibald here on Thursday, making a dahlia for you. You're going to absolutely love that. So those people who love making flowers, make sure you sat there, you're paying attention. She says it does take a long time, but she will go over things for you.
She's like a flower queen.
Then on Monday, I've got Sarah Doyle coming in. Sarah's coming in. She's going to use Molly's Creature Creative mould, and she's actually going to do a Christmas stocking. So using the mould, which is going to be great fun. So that's on Monday. And then we're off to Cake International on the Thursday.
On Halloween's Eve.
On Halloween's Eve, yeah. We're down off to Cake International. And that's silver, beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I figured those holes are meant to be there.
Do you think so? Why?
Hold it that. Let me just do it that way. If you hold it that way, it does a bit on top and a bit below at the same time. Does that make sense? So I think.
Oh, I see. It's doing the drip as well. Oh, I don't
on
know.
Both ways. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
but I don't know whether I like that. I like doing it the
so
way we normally do it.
That might actually be part of the bottle, and we've not realised.
And yeah, so then we're going to Cake International on the 31st. Anybody who's going to Cake International, I'm actually on the stage at 10:30 on the Friday. I think I've still got my slot there. I don't know whether I confirmed it or not anyhow, but Jackie Kelly is the host on Friday. And then I'll be demoing on my own stand for the whole weekend. We've got the Cake Masters Awards on the Saturday. So hopefully we're going to our table's going to come home with a load of awards. So we're on the Amy Sweet Stamps table. So I think she's got 3 tables, has she? She's got 2 or 3 tables.
I don't know.
So there's a whole party of us going anyhow. So there's loads of us nominated for awards and we're all on a table. So hopefully we're going to come home with something.
You're on the table with me.
That looks fabulous. How great is that?
That is really good.
Isn't that fantastic? What do you think, everybody?
I don't even have to touch the stand. It's turning on its head.
What do we think, everyone? Do you like it? I love those colours, don't you?
It's beautiful.
So well done, Danielle.
I would say I put some cherry chocolate orange on it, but there's none left.
Well, there might be one.
Just one off.
Just one or two.
One or two.
The boys don't need cherry chocolate orange anyway, do they?
Right, that's us all done.
That's all done.
All
So,
done. Get your other cake.
thank you very much. Let me just put this down and then you can see the other cake as well. Do you want a slice of that while we're at it? We'll just
No.
slice into it.
No, we're not having nothing. I've had enough rubbish all night. These lot can have it in work tomorrow. Right, can you see those cakes, Karen?
We can.
Can you see the mess in this kitchen? Get over it.
Sorry.
No,
I will tidy. You can go
I
upstairs.
can't believe one girl is making a
Hang on,
mess in this kitchen. It looks like a bomb, isn't it? Right, everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Do give those thumbs up, love hearts up for Danielle. Fabulous young lady. She is going to be a regular in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, and we're absolutely delighted to have her here. By watching you guys love having her here as well. She's great fun, totally relaxed, very easygoing, and very clear with her demonstration as well. So tonight she's made you a chocolate cake using one of her own recipes, using this Sugar and Crumbs cocoa powder.
And the Jaffa Twist ice and sugar.
Yeah, so using this for the cake mix. Now this is cocoa powder. Whenever you buy cocoa powder, do make sure you read it. Do not drop the bag of this with your butter. It's not going to be tasting nice, believe me. So I always use this to make chocolate brownies. On the back, there's a buttercream recipe and a brownie recipe. There's 5 flavours. There's chili, there's lime, there's coconut, there's cherry, and there is orange. Danielle has used that in her cake mix tonight. And then she has coated the cake with the Jaffa Twist buttercream. The Jaffa Twist is again an orange flavour, but this is icing sugar, and she's made this into a delicious buttercream for you.
I also substituted the caster sugar in the cake recipe. for the Jaffa ice and
Oh,
sugar.
did you use this tonight? Did you
I
use
used
the
them-
cocoa
I used
powder?
them both.
Ah, right. Oh, okay then. Brilliant. Goody good.
I like a
So
good
that's
snack
really
in the
intense. Yeah, absolutely. So then she's decorated the cake for us tonight, which is fantastic with a lovely Halloween theme. And she has used it to the Sweet Stamp Stylish set, which is on offer tonight. Make sure you grab them. They're £30 a set. You'll never get them in that set again. They're meant to be $42.99 or $44.99, but you will not get them at £30 again. Even Amy can't give them you at those prices. And the reason I'm giving you at those prices, I'm basically giving them away at cost. So there you go. We've also done this little cake here, which there's not much decoration on this, but basically I wanted Danielle to show you how to make ganache with whipped cream. She's never done it herself, so she looked at me as though I'd gone completely bonkers when I gave her the whipped cream. So anyhow, she's done it with the whipped cream, showed you how easy it is, and also showed you how to use the new magic colour drips as well. These chocolate drips, I think, how many is it? 18 colours, Karen?
There is 18 colours.
18 colours, and there's 5 colours of these, albeit we're out of gold at the moment. So I think that's everything. Anything you want to buy, there's 2 websites for aprons, books, recipes. Pop over to daniellesweettreats.co.uk. Make sure you get over there fast, and the recipes are downloaded immediately, and they are fantastic. Special offer, £22 instead of £44. Is that
48.
right? Instead of 48. Okay, and there's loads of hints and tips in those. That's all 9 bundles, so you get everything about health and safety. You get all your allergens in there. You get everything in
Disclaimers.
there. All disclaimers, everything you want to know. And I see that in the group, in the community group. So many of you asking those questions. Well, you know what? Buy the pack. You've got it all. Utilise it. And then I want to say a big thank you to Karen and Maria for being in the kitchen tonight. Thank you, girls. Thank you. Yeah. And I will be back here on Thursday, hopefully feeling much better. I know that I look rough.
You've perked up.
Yeah, I have perked up. I
You've
feel a
perked
lot
up.
better than what I was.
Chocolate does it all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I
That's
brought
it.
plenty.
Yeah, that must have been a problem.
Need
Chocolate. Anyhow, I'm off to my bed now, and I'm sure you'll want to be off to yours. We will see you on Thursday night with Amy Archibald. She'll be here on Thursday. She's going to show you how to make a beautiful dahlia.
Dahlia.
Is it a dahlia or Delilah?
Dahlia, isn't it?
Dahlia?
Dahlia.
Yeah.
Delilah was Samson's wife.
Oh yeah, it was.
I say everything wrong.
My Delilah. Is that right? Do you sing it like that?
I don't
Whatever.
know.
Anyhow, we'll see you on Thursday. Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you, and thank
Give
you
a
for
thumbs
having
up.
us.
Get those recipes bought.
Thank you. So everything can be bought on the Sugar and Crumbs website. The address is there, www.sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. The video can be viewed later. Is it in a while? Or is it tomorrow?
As soon as we switch
As soon
off.
as we switch off, you'll be able to view the video. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. And then Maria will be doing her magic with her 1-minute videos, and they'll be available on YouTube later
They will be.
in the week.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.